Hello, everybody. This is the FU Podcast, episode 200. It is February 20th, 2024.
200. Oh, sorry.
200.
He didn't have the sound effect ready and queued, so I had to.
You did good.
It's 200. Yeah. 200.
And I see somebody did some editing to my script.
Yeah.
Thanks, fucker. I'm not reading it.
Yeah, I'll read it.
All right, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. This is the great Patrick Martin. All right. He's Gavin Gaylord Ewart, joined by
Oh, shit.
my brilliant co-host, the great Patrick Martin, and Andy Fuckwad Never Shut Up Henning. Henning.
He can't even read his own intro.
He literally wrote
Shut
it.
up. Henning.
Okay, he's can't.
I can't say it. Broadcasting.
Maybe I should stick to reading.
Straight from. Go ahead, you read it.
Broadcasting straight from the
Texas.
heart of Texas. You're tuned into the FU Podcast, and tonight's
Hey,
special guest is Amanda Zakri. Yeah, you would have probably butchered that.
Hold on.
Zakari. No.
That sounds nice too.
It does.
This is Zakari.
Very Safari, Zakari.
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 I like that. That might
Is that
be
good.
Zakari?
You're going on Zachary's. You got me doing it. God damn it. Zachary Safari.
Zachary's
Well, we
Zakari.
butchered
Yeah.
all of your names too, so why not just call me Amanda Zakari if you want? Sounds
Zachary.
kind of like Zatara though.
Is
Is it
it
Zakari
how
or
is it Zachary?
Zachary, yeah.
Zachary.
Zachary?
Zachary,
I
like
thought it was Zakari.
I know.
Zachary
but
Safari. Yeah. She goes on
Zachary.
safaris.
Oh,
You know what I'm
well,
saying? There. you
That's
know.
okay. Whatever. Fuck it.
whichever is easiest for you, but no need to overcomplicate it.
Yeah, don't overcomplicate things, Andy. Shut up.
Oh, you mean like
Before I said shut up before
like
you
you
said
reading
anything.
your intro? You already did that. Thank
No, he should have. Devin should have read it because he's the one that reads the intros all the time, not me.
you. Okay, back to the.
I just like to see you stumble and fall on your face. So, sometimes.
I do. I stumble and I fall on my face.
You guys
That-
should give him a fake script though next time.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a
really,
fake script.
Like, mess with
Oh, so you're ganging up on me too now?
I don't know.
What the
Welcome to
fuck
the
is
show.
this?
You fit right in.
What the hell is this?
Oh.
Both of them, they already gang up on me. You know, well, Andy
You
gangs up
heard
on
me.
me.
I was gonna chill out right before the show. I said I was gonna, and then he came out swinging with that intro. So whatever happens from here on out is not my fault. Not my.
It is your fault. Everything's your fault.
Okay, I'll agree.
Everything is the guy's fault.
I'll agree.
know
right,
it is.
I'll agree right now in the to get the show moving. All right, Devin.
Whatever.
All right, everybody. Amanda Zakri,
It's a
pronounced the correct way, is a trailblazer in digital content creation and a spirited adventurer. Her profession is a content creator, YouTuber, part-time siren of the sea, which we'll get into here in a little bit, because some of y'all are like, what the hell does that even mean? Known for Sailing Doodles, Amanda Zakri. God, now you got me saying it. Zachary
Just say Amanda.
Zakari.
Amanda. is a trailblazer in digital content creation and a spirited adventurer. Already read that part.
We're just killing it this season.
I know, right?
I love this trailblazer siren. I feel like you need to
His-
be my publicist.
Hey, Amanda, his girlfriend AI wrote it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, but
What
I
was her- what
trained
was her
well.
name?
I trained her.
What was
well.
her name?
Yeah, do you remember?
Do you remember her name?
Oh yeah, Ruby Roundhouse.
Ruby Roundhouse.
Roundhouse.
Yeah, Ruby
Who
Roundhouse.
remembers that?
Her name was Ruby, but
Ruby.
It's
he
a,
called Ruby
I
Roundhouse.
call her Ruby Roundhouse from what was that? Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, the new one, not the old one.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So her interests include travel, boating, lifestyle vlogging, adventure, comedy, live production, writing poetry, health and wellness, nature, connecting with people, and helping others.
Jesus, what a resume. Did
Yeah.
you submit all that? Because I was under the impression the
Holy
questionnaire did
shit.
not go out.
I think like 7 of those were the same thing, though. Travel,
From the
adventure,
bustling
adventure vlog.
streets of Dallas to the serene waves of the ocean, Amanda's journey is a blend of thrill and tranquility.
God,
Is it?
we got to stop letting.
Hey, you forgot to say Zakari.
Hey, just understand, we've set the bar for intros for any other show that you do.
Yes.
So, and,
Yeah.
like,
Sure.
hey, this is Amanda. Welcome to the show.
Oh, it gets
You know,
better.
Yeah, this is impressive. I really liked the.
Hey, look at that. We already have a new listener. the Amazing. How you doing? How you doing? We gotta take a shot for Amazing.
yeah.
Hold on, are we still doing more? And you said there's more.
Yeah, there's more.
there's more. Hold on.
We can still pour it up while we do this.
All right, Amazing. Hold on.
With a background in film, she's mastered the art of storytelling, now weaving her tales through her YouTube and Instagram adventures. Philanthropic vision. Beyond content creation, Amanda arbors dreams of starting a philanthropic project or a nonprofit, fueled by her desire to support her family and help others. I want to hear Patrick try to say that word. Oh my God.
Philanthropic.
Philosophic,
Charitable.
tropic thunder.
What?
Hey,
Tropic?
full transparency.
Is that tropic?
I would have fucked that up.
Tropic.
Good job, Devin.
Thank you.
Golf clap.
Molly said hello. Molly said hello. Bye. So,
Hey, Molly, thanks for tuning in.
That's my daughter.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my daughter.
I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
good.
No problem.
I think I'm good with my wine.
We
Cheers.
have one for new listeners, and apparently we have a new listener. Thank you
Oh,
very
gosh.
much for being here this
I
evening.
Yeah.
reposted this.
Yeah,
So
I-
you might get a couple.
I'm not gonna I'm not going all out because this is already.
I need to move my stuff around. All right. Amazing. We're gonna take a shot for you.
I'm
But
just
let's talk about.
All right, without much further ado, Amanda, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
The
Thank you
world's
for that
longest intro.
introduction. It was amazing. I'm like, who, me? Wow.
That was the world's largest introduction.
It was a pretty cool intro. I actually really liked the hype music in the beginning too. I was like jamming over here.
Get
And then
it.
Siren of the Sea, I'm gonna have to use that because
Siren of the
that's
Sea.
me. I mean, that's me in
Yeah.
a nutshell.
So, for those of you who
Huh.
don't know, a siren back in the day
Oh,
was a mythological creature that used to call basically boats in to basically do harm to them.
Very similar to
The siren, like,
Yeah.
They
like,
were women.
like
Yeah, they're women. They would
woo,
seduce.
woo, woo.
Sed-
sailors.
seductive
Yeah.
women, and then like these boats would disappear, right? The
Tell
men
me
would
more.
like, yeah.
So this what you how?
this is me.
Where do I what?
But
So
I'm
this is what
not-
you do. You seduce men
no,
on
no.
boats.
I hope I
Some
never
people would
see
think
That's
so.
cool.
like you can be on the Netflix special Siren of the Sea. Here's how she
Yeah.
Right.
Murder mystery.
murder on the high waves on the high tide or something.
No, I do them no
That sounds
harm
like a fucking movie. All
unless
Oh.
they ask for it.
Let's ask for it.
Um,
Let's
like
listen
a
into that
movie.
sort of thing.
right,
Yeah,
let's take the shot.
All right, let's do it.
You ready?
No, I'm pouring it.
What is it anyway?
I just grabbed whatever he put over here
It's
and
not
I'm
the
pouring it.
beaver butt
No.
stuff.
It's not the beaver butt? The beaver's ass?
They
No,
were
no.
just showing me some liquor that was like distilled in a
Am I taking
3
that one?
times
Okay.
distilled
Oh.
in a beaver's anus or something.
Beaver's
Yeah,
anus.
it's like-
You call it beaver
Yeah, they
butt.
shoved a bottle in there and then they aged it and then they
And they just squeezed the beaver. Just,
cheers.
you know. All right.
Cheers to the new listener.
This is for Amazing. So,
Cheers.
Hopefully he's saying that correctly.
oh,
It
yeah.
wouldn't be the first name he's fucked up this evening, so
It would be the first one he said correctly.
Good
That
God.
would be
What is that?
worse.
Woo.
All
Ah.
right. Do we have a new one? Manny?
Manny.
Manny Mix.
mix.
Welcome, Manny.
Oh, Manny.
Welcome from the
Do I
YouTube.
know you? Manny.
They probably, if she shared this on her media, there's no telling. It could be somebody coming at us from any.
Yeah, I have a feeling if
All
we're
right,
going to
my-
take a shot for all the new listeners, we're going to be taking.
Yeah, let's.
Okay,
I
all
just
my
shared it though, so it should be
Okay.
a while. And I also didn't share it on YouTube, which is like the bigger platform for me.
Okay.
Should I share it on YouTube?
If you want to, the
yeah,
Yeah,
if
'cause
you
we're-
want to,
we're live-
that's fine.
We're live on YouTube too.
Okay. If
Yeah.
I share it on YouTube, it might pop off a little bit, and we'll be really wasted in about 10 minutes.
No, we won't.
yeah, no,
Not me.
I'm
My limit.
Luckily, I don't have far to go.
My limit is only
Dude.
4.
I don't have far to walk, but I do
Yeah.
have to get up. Well,
How are you guys with like 900 shots? Is that, is that
Let's
a
do
lot?
it.
Okay, well, that would like send me into cardiac arrest.
I
So,
think yeah, we'd all be dead. But,
yeah, that's true.
So we'll have to stop the shots at like.
well,
we'll
thank
have
y'all
a
for
cap
tuning
on
in.
it.
We appreciate it. We're in the
Thank you.
in the midst of interviewing Amanda. If you don't already know, very cool job. I wouldn't even call it a job sometimes. I know you got to work, but you can see some amazing places. Travel vlogger. Pretty awesome.
I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything, but it is a busy job.
So we got a buzz.
We do.
I'm sharing this, by the way. I'm not like texting. I'm just sharing the live.
Sometimes when
On-
you bump the table, the springs.
Oh, Did I?
Yeah.
Did I bump
It might have been one of
someone?
us. These things are so super sensitive.
Yeah, so don't bump the
Share
table.
it.
Don't bump the table and be like Andy. God,
You
I
on
would
YouTube?
never.
I can't handle having two Andys in here.
You know what's funny is when we had the cheaper mics, they had the
I know.
rubber, the rubber.
The
They had the springs
You're
or
thinking
whatever.
about
in it.
the seductive
know.
women on the boat.
I know, right?
She's not able to share it off of
How do
YouTube.
you?
It
Yeah,
doesn't
how
look
do you
like.
share it on YouTube? I would love to. I just am not seeing.
Hey, Ashley, can you text Amanda? Did Ashley message you via text?
Oh yeah, she has my number.
Yeah, message Amanda the link to the YouTube channel so that way she can share it.
I have it. I
Oh.
just
Yeah, she
can't
can't
figure
share
it
the
out.
broadcast.
Oh.
We should have done this earlier. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Anyways,
I'll
everybody's
stop
like, just get to the meat and potatoes. No, so
Wouldn't be squirrels without, squirreling around. for a
yeah,
little
no
bit.
doubt. So, now has the intro officially been covered, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, we got all aspects. So give us a little insight into as far as I thought you were talking about earlier the kind of what it takes to just jump into the travel world and what pushed you to do that.
I really think this was incubating for years. Like I think this was a long time coming, and it took a long time for me to actually make the leap. But I ended up uprooting my entire life to do it. At a certain point, I was like, I'm done compromising. I want to live my dream life, have my dream job, and I just like changed everything I could about my life until it like worked, until I could make it work.
So what age did you decide to do that?
I mean, this just happened at like 29. When I did this in 2017 for the first time, I tried it, and then life got in the way, and I had to come
COVID
back.
got
COVID.
Oh man, COVID probably was like something that actually drove me to it.
Really?
Fucking
Yeah.
COVID. COVID
Just
sucks.
being in lockdown, you're just like, I got to get out of here, kind of like, cabin fever type thing, or how did that happen?
It obliterated the industry as it. So I was an actor
Okay.
and doing film production, and like work pretty much just stopped. And
Let's talk about that for a second, because I heard that you were on Queen of the South.
I was featured. Like I didn't have any lines in that one.
Which season?
Season 3.
Okay, so I was on season 1 and 2. So you came in season 3. Season 3, was that filmed here locally still, or did it go to Louisiana at that time?
It was here, yeah.
Okay.
I PA'd
So that was the
whole
last
season.
time they were here, and I think season 4 they went to Louisiana or Atlanta. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was Louisiana.
Louisiana. Okay, and I think the last season, was it in Atlanta? Did they move finally in Atlanta? I can't remember.
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, that was the challenge. So like first and second season, like I was just an extra, and I had like a gazillion roles. Like the director loved me, like kept putting me in all these fucking different
Nice.
roles and stuff. Everything from a DEA agent, where like I had the full dress SWAT, like uniform and bulletproof vest.
I remember
Legit,
the
like
I
real
remember the
guns.
video. I remember-
Yeah, like real guns. I was literally shocked and amazed. Like they legitimately handed me like a real AR, a real 9mm, a
Wow.
Glock. And like I had to sign, like the arms person,
armor.
like the armor, and they signed off on it. Then I had to sign off on it to
Wow.
double verify that like there was no ammo, like, and everything was good to go. Like, so it was really like,
Yeah, the person that didn't do their job on the set of Rust.
you know, like when that Rust thing happened, I was like going, somebody
Hey,
dropped
Carla,
the
how you
ball,
doing?
'cause I know for a fact when I had these weapons, like I had to verify on top of the other person. So I'm like, but yeah, so I played that, then a club goer, then a bartender, then a piano man,
Wow.
which never fucking sat behind a piano before, so that was weird.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't show your
Yeah, like,
hands.
and it was
You
funny
know
'cause
what? You
Kelly
know what?
Ripa's husband was actually just shooting like the scene, and I'm like sitting there in the back, Stevie Wonder and shit.
That's fun.
You know what? If I actually had a production,
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have you doing nothing and you nothing, and you two be my assistants. Devin, coffee. Amanda,
And I'd be like, "Oops, I tripped and
Go
the
do
coffee
something.
all over your face."
I'll say, Amanda, go do something. Damn, shit. Quit standing around, I'm paying you. You know? So,
And
That's
ironically,
the job for you.
that's how I met Natalie. Was actually on the
I thought you were gonna
set.
say that's how we met.
No.
I was telling him to fucking get my coffee.
Yeah, tell this motherfucker get my coffee.
I ain't getting your fucking coffee. Bullshit.
Yeah, he probably pour salt in it anyway.
No, actually, we have a pretty cool story, which we talked about ad nauseum in many a podcast. So him and I were like both in the film industry. I had an entertainment company and all that sort of stuff. As my company was growing, like we acquired like 5 different other companies, production companies and stuff.
Oh wow!
And one of the ones was his Hope. Was it New Hope Pictures?
Yeah, it was New Hope.
And so like we just kept growing and growing and expanding to the point where like we had was it 15 or 30,000 square foot facility? Like
Yeah,
basically
we
outgrew
did.
it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was like
That's huge.
in like a year, and yeah, it was crazy. Like we grew, and so and that's the blessing and a curse. So when I flew back from had a shoot in Chicago and New York, came back and all my hard drives were wiped out. All my contracts, everything were completely gone.
Just to let you know, I didn't do it.
Nah, he didn't do it.
So
Yeah, so I know the bad side of the industry and how cutthroat and stuff. One of the things I was doing was a comedy tour all around the United States, and oh my god, they are the worst cutthroat
Really?
of any industry ever.
They suck.
Their
The comedy side of it?
comedy side, it is so gut wrenching,
Wait,
cutthroat.
who were you working with? Can you say?
Sure, go ahead.
Who
cares?
Well, I mean, I just don't want anything to ever,
They-
even though they all signed agreements.
they're
I have
not.
pictures of them
Yeah.
signing the agreements, which that was the other thing. So in my studio, I always had audio recording, always 24/7.
Oh.
And then I always had, whenever anybody signed a contract, I always took pictures of them signing, so that way I had metadata with the date and time and proof that they actually signed it and
Nice.
it wasn't forged and all that sort of stuff. So like I had all these things.
I've
going
only
into it.
seen 2 of these guys on like
Yeah. Also, I
it was
took.
like small time. Like
Yeah.
they were known as far as in the comedy circuit, but
Yeah, you're right.
I finished the dude's joke, one of the dude's jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And-
You're
And
right.
that guy, Skeeter, which I'm not going to say his full name, but he was one of the guys.
I'll say it. You want me to say it?
Go ahead.
Skeeter Lee.
I don't
Anyways,
know who that is, though.
Yeah, no,
So-
these aren't people that you are
The
gonna
other
headline.
3 comedians like literally pulled me aside and were like basically wanting to get rid of that guy. And I'm like, he just signed a contract to do this tour with you guys. You should have told me this before you signed a contract, because now y'all all have to, whether y'all like each other or not, all have to work together.
Yeah.
But yeah, to Andy's point, I did a full-on 3-camera setup feature at a dive bar in Dallas somewhere. They let us have the entire bar. We had a live studio audience. We filmed the entire thing. It was amazing. But yeah, to Andy's point, like the joke was such a common joke. And I addressed him afterwards. I said, "What was that all about?" And he goes, "Oh, it's just a throwaway joke." I go, "Dude, we're filming a special. You don't use your throwaway jokes during a fucking special. Like
Oh my
what?"
God.
That's not throwaway. That's like
Yeah, no, I was like when I was in middle school. I
Having
remember
enough
that.
material to
Yes.
do 30 minutes, if that. Like,
Yeah, like
come
it
up
was.
with a couple good jokes.
Oh man, it was so bad. It was, but I mean, the film, the actual film and everything turned out amazing. Like turned out flawless. Kudos to my editor. She did an amazing job. Andy was actually, he got to be the announcer guy, so that was kind of cool.
That is cool.
Christina, thank you very much. Happy 200. Thank you.
Hey,
Appreciate-
what's up, Christina?
appreciate
How you
that.
been?
Appreciate that.
So before we get any further down the rabbit hole, how long have you been basically pursuing your passion at this point?
Well, I started to do it in 2017.
Right.
I did that for a summer. maybe
But like this
6
current
months.
full-time thing, because like
Yeah.
like it looks like you're like hitting it hard, like for real. There's editing, the video production is quality, like it's
Oh, thanks.
yeah, it's it's what I see par on normal, I guess you say travel type.
Yeah.
I used to watch the Travel Channel, so it's like, to me that's what it's like. It's like watching the Travel Channel. So
Yeah. I mean, I just started like 4 months ago.
okay.
But
So, who taught you all the film and camera angles and editing, and what is your tool of choice?
Well, I was in the film industry for 7 years, so it's
But
like,
you were in front of the camera, right?
and behind the camera.
Oh, you were
so
behind, okay.
both. I
Okay.
did both, and then I went to school for journalism. So I took a couple classes.
Hmm.
So I had the basics down when it
Mhm.
came to like Premiere Pro editing, and then and getting the right shots. But I think I just learned a lot from Bobby, who does Sailing Doodles.
Okay.
But all of that combined, I guess, made it possible.
No, that's cool because I went to school for mass media, new media, which is journalism, and they were basically like, here's the avenues you can go. You can go in film, you can go in radio, TV, or you can go like web and print. Like which avenue? I go, I want to go all of them, and they're like looking at me like usually people pick one. Like we don't know what to do. So they basically tailored my degree based on all of those instead of just picking one channel. So that's one of the things. Like instead of just that's why I was curious to see like how. Because I saw that you had the journalism background. I'm just curious, like how, because journalism is very different, obviously, than content creating. Yes, you're creating content, but it's more like writing versus visual and that sort of thing. So that's why I'm kind of curious to see, like, how you.
I did start off in broadcast journalism, and then switched to PR.
Kimberly I'm sorry.
Really?
I don't mean to. I don't mean to
please.
interrupt. I'm sorry.
You did not interrupt.
I'm sorry.
I don't
We have a new watcher.
And she sent
Watcher.
stars too. Thank you.
Oh, Kimberly McQueen. What's up, Kim?
Gotta give shout out.
We gotta get. We
that are
gotta
throwing
take.
some stars our way.
Yeah, we gotta take a shot for. I was gonna say.
Hey, that's what we should do. We should take shots for
I
when
was
people
gonna
give us
say-
stars. There we
Hey,
go.
you know what?
Hey, a lot.
I was gonna
Then
say.
it gives them
Steve
incentive to give us
Actually,
stars.
what if? Yeah, dang. If we have to do
Kim,
that,
Kim McQueen. There we go. We gotta have another shot for or a shot for Kim right quick.
all right, you got yours.
I got
You
mine.
have your beer here.
I
Here.
still want to share this so bad on YouTube, but I don't think I could do it within like 30 seconds.
What the hell is this? Is this Beaver's ass?
Not everything
This
in
isn't
here is
Beaver's
Beaver's
ass.
ass.
Just
This
because
isn't Beaver's ass.
just
They're
'cause
No,
he-
it's not. It's in a ball.
Just-
Bottle.
A bowl.
he just wants some ass. That's all.
It's not a bowl.
He's
It's in a plastic bottle.
It's in a bottle.
Bottle.
Is that liqueur?
A butthole.
the only thing that
Why
was
is
left.
it in a butthole?
The only thing that was left. So
Because it's chocolatey.
right.
That's nasty as fuck, dude.
It only makes
are we
sense.
doing this or not?
So
Let's
is
do
it, hold on.
That is not a shot, sir.
How come he got? How come
Yes,
he got
I
a
haven't
regular
mixed
shot and I
anything in
didn't?
this.
And I had to drink a chocolatey beaver butthole.
This is 101 proof. This is a shot. Trust me. Like when I
No, that's
drink-
more than a shot. That's
well, I'm not
4
drinking the whole thing.
like- okay, that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to die.
All right.
I'm trying to make it home tonight. You know.
Yeah.
You live like
That's
fucking,
not a shot.
Yeah,
You live
you're
like-
walking
hey.
distance, right?
You live like fucking 10
I
paces
gotta wake
down
up.
the fucking road. I live 52 miles.
I have to wake up and be responsible too.
Dude,
I have to
too.
wake up and be responsible.
Yeah, he moved way out.
Fuck.
Out in the sticks.
Jesus Christ.
All right, before we get
All
lost,
right, hello, Kim.
before we get lost in the sticks, let's do this.
All right,
That's,
all
not,
right.
that's
for-
not a shot, by the way. But
well, you know what? It is to me for right now. All right, here we go. Just for Kimberly. Here we go.
Thank you for the stars. Cheers to you.
Thanks, Kim.
Cheers.
yes.
That's
Okay.
That's some nasty beaver shit.
Ooh.
Or beaver's ass.
So it's not really chocolate. It's something else.
No, it really
God.
chocolate.
So you've been steady hitting it real hard for the last 4 months, right?
Yes.
Where does Amanda lay her head at night? Where do you reside?
It changes all the time, but my primary residence, I guess, is on a 34 Sea Ray that's currently in the Bahamas.
Okay.
At least it's the right boat.
But
Yeah.
they're different.
Don't you have one?
boats.
A Sea Ray, yeah.
I guess I'll be on an RV
It
over the
doesn't
next
work.
month.
It does work,
So-
fucker.
And you said in the Bahamas, right?
That's where the boat is, but I just came from the BVI and then Miami, and then I'm about to get on an RV. So I don't know. It's like always something.
Okay,
different.
so how do you pick your destinations? What goes into like, okay, I'm good to film here. I want to go ahead and set up a video here. You know what? This will be worth my time editing a video from here. Is there any kind of system that goes into that where you select your destinations and whatnot?
Better question. Walk us through the process.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's really easy because it's not me really doing that. So
Oh.
it's Bobby because Sailing Doodles is his. I
Baby.
mean, that's his. Yeah, that's his
Okay.
thing. So he's coordinating all.
And where
of
does he
that.
pour it out of?
What
Pour
do
it
you-
out of.
Like where? Like,
Where does he park the boat?
Oh,
currently,
okay.
Call it-
Yeah, it's
yeah.
currently in the Bahamas, but we
My
picked.
bad.
So we picked up a boat in near Sarasota recently that he's gonna have until his boat is done being built. He's having a boat built in Thailand.
Oh.
So, I mean, we've
Oh,
really been
shit.
jumping around. So we just picked up this boat in November, maybe late October, and that's what we've been on just in the interim. But his boat should be finished this spring, like in the next month or two.
Single engine, dual engine.
The dual engine, the Sea Ray.
Yeah, his boat should be done like
I
in the
don't know.
middle. In the
Bitch,
middle,
it's been done.
in
What
the,
the
in the
fuck? It's
middle of
winterized.
summer or
Uh,
at the end of summer.
He doesn't understand, like,
Because his
when you
boat
park
sucks.
when you park your boat in the wintertime, you have to winterize it,
Yeah,
and then you have to summarize it so that you don't blow a fucking motor.
yeah. I'm
because
not.
we've never done.
I like fucking with him about his
Yeah,
boat. His boat's a piece of
Wait,
shit.
what kind of boat do you have?
Sea Ray.
Really?
It's a Sun Deck 270.
No way. Okay,
Yeah.
we have a Sundancer, 34.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So
Yeah, no, it's a great boat. Love it. The engine, I replaced the engine with a Formula Fountain motor, and it's like 500 horsepower.
He's still not happy with it. He still wants a bigger
I
one.
know.
So like,
Yeah,
how
I don't-
fast does that thing go?
Well,
Of course, he wants a bigger one. He's got to compensate for something, man.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
No, I like to camp. I like to camp on it and stuff like that, and I like to park and then like camp and like now that I have the projector and all that sort of stuff in my
Oh,
speakers.
So fun.
Yeah, like now I can
Big
actually
screen to
big-
put on the beach.
18-foot screen. So like literally like yeah, we can have.
Where's your boat?
It's right over here.
Oh, okay, like
Louisville.
lake.
Yeah, like literally it's. I mean, you could literally walk to it. It's
If you
quarter of a
wanted
mile.
to.
Yeah, it's like a quarter of a mile. It's not that far.
That's so fun though. And
Yeah.
then, is it gas or diesel?
It's gas.
yeah.
It's too
those
far to
are-
walk as
It's
a quarter mile.
That's why I was asking about
Right.
your tank because like I know my tank is like a fucking. It's a huge tank, like 120 gallons or something like that. It's like literally when I fill it up, I have to fill it up twice because most gas pumps shut off at like 150, I think.
I
So then I have to go
I've seen the
somewhere
bill.
else.
Yeah.
I've seen the fucking bill. It's stupid.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's not
Jesus.
cheap.
No.
And then it burns fuel like crazy.
Well, that's why I asked about
Yeah.
the 1 or 2 engines. Like, if he has 2 engines, then he's really going through some fucking gas.
Yeah, I believe it's 2 engines because there's, the port and the starboard
There's
engine.
two
right?
props.
Yeah. And so, but usually when you have a dual engine, you don't have as both of them aren't as high horsepower. Whereas when you have a single engine, it's usually typically a higher horsepower just to move the boat and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Working with one prop as opposed to two.
but having like I've owned and been on like multitude of boats, like Sea Rays, they're just something else about them. Like they're just so smooth, and like even when you hit
Ray.
you hit chop and stuff like that, it just cuts like a knife. Like yeah. But I'm like looking at houseboats and like boats that are self sufficient, so
Oh,
that like
nice.
literally they have the water tanks, they have the solar, they have all that sort of stuff, so you can literally live on the boat. So that's kinda,
Yeah. Well, we live on the Sea Ray, and
Yeah?
we're doing it. I mean, we have like a generator, and
Who all's on it?
it's Bobby White. So
Mhm.
he's the like creator,
Yep.
producer, host of Sailing Doodles, and
Okay.
me. So it's just the 2 of us.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's a tight space for anybody. If there were
Yeah.
any more people, that would be a lot. It's already a lot.
Mhm.
So do you and him do most of the traveling, or is it friends or a group of people, or how does that all go down?
Yeah, I mean, he alternates crew. So
Okay.
there's been other crew. He's been doing this for 8 years, and we're looking for another crew member, not necessarily on this boat, but at least when we get the new boat, there will be space for at least 1 or 2 other people to
So-
join.
Talk about the new boat. What is it? Is it a sailboat? Is it a what is it?
It's a 52
Spill the
foot
details.
catamaran.
Oh, okay. See, that's
Yeah.
where I'm kind of like I want to get away from engine, like motor, gas powered, that sort of stuff.
Mhm.
I want to look at either hydrogen powered because obviously you're fucking on water. Hello, why have we not figured this shit out?
Interesting. I don't know anything about that.
Desalination, and then you split the atoms of H2O, and then you have hydrogen to basically run instead of gas.
The fuck?
But you're literally sitting on fucking your endless
Right.
supply of fuel.
I mean, it makes sense when you put it that way, but I don't know.
It's a
anything
lot.
about
It
that.
sounds a lot easier than what it is. It's way more complex than what I'm saying. But you have to have electrolysis and stuff like that to split and to desalinate. It's
That's what it is then, because
Yeah.
you can't.
you have to desalinate first to get the salt out.
Mhm.
Then you have to split the hydrogen and the oxygen using electrolysis or electric.
and I bet you can't
Shut
get
up,
enough
Andy.
to like, I don't know, to facilitate that. Like, can you generate enough electricity or whatever to?
You would have to have one hell of a battery bank. So yes, you could. Like, so if you take like our like electric car EV, right?
Mm-hmm.
You take that technology and you mix that with the hydrogen technology to power the electrolysis that needs to take place and the desalination. Yes, it could.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's why I said the solar panels.
Me neither.
We're not quite there yet. That's where I'm going. Like I see the potential. Like we have the solar,
Yeah.
and then we have the EV, but we don't have the middle.
The solar apparently doesn't
We don't have the
generate enough
V, the
electricity
valley.
to do much at all.
Be surprised. They make an entire home
Andy.
out of solar now,
So,
and the
I
top
know.
and the side.
Are you serious?
However, it doesn't. So
Shut the fuck up,
it
Andy.
won't. It won't really. According to Bobby, who is pretty knowledgeable about this kind of stuff, says it actually like they advertise it as something that can be like fully electric, basically, but it doesn't actually. The solar's not enough, I guess.
So it's 300 watts per panel. So multiply that times how many feet?
Holy
there's your water.
shit!
Fuck.
I don't know. Like I don't know enough.
I'm just
about it.
saying, like, obviously, if
to
you're
hold the
gonna have a
conversation.
30-foot boat, it's not gonna really make a lot of sense.
No, really?
But once you get into 50-foot, 60-foot, 70-foot, then you have a substantial surface area, and you got to think about a B-hull. So you have the port side and the starboard side. You have all of
I don't
that.
want to know about your
But
sides,
what do
bro.
you need to like?
And then you have the book side.
What do you need to power those engines though, and like run the fridge, keep the lights on, and like how much does that take?
But so you wouldn't have an
Does that
engine.
take a lot
You
to
would have-
run a fridge?
You would have an electric motor.
Does it take a
Motor.
lot to
Sorry,
run?
see, I don't know what I'm talking about
Yeah.
here.
Okay, so
Is-
let's-
That's okay. I'll walk you down the
Is
right
your-
path.
so does it take a lot to run a fridge?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
I don't
Okay.
know. Is your refrigerator running?
Oh
You
god.
gotta get it. That's a stupid joke. Shut up, Andy.
I'm just trying to bring it back. You know,
Okay, hey, Christina asked,
desalinized
See that-
electrolysis and shit.
what?
I know that's what I said.
No, fuck you. Okay, anyway, let's see. Christina asked, she has some questions for the hosts.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so Andy, why are you such a fuckhead?
That is not her question.
That's my question. Let's see. Haunted houses. Any update on future plans?
Any
I mean-
update or future plans?
Whatever.
Ghost hunting wise, I will probably never spend that much money on ghost hunting again. It was fun. I saw some really interesting stuff, but I still, even with all the crazy stuff that I have seen, because it's just been a few.
Andy's literally going to have a ghost stand in front of him, stab him in the face for him to believe.
I'm honestly, y'all, I'm still skeptical. The things that have happened to me and that I've seen,
It's like, it's not enough.
but they can still be explained. I mean, I know.
Yeah, okay, that's good, Andy. Okay.
But no,
this is good.
at
All right,
future
Patrick.
plans, I am thinking about going to the Gainesville house again.
Okay, good.
I'll
All
let you
right.
know. Keep
That-
it ready.
I love
Now,
watching
now
that
it's
stuff,
for you.
by the way.
Yeah,
You wanna
okay,
go?
That's good for you.
You want to do a broadcast?
I don't think I want to go.
Why can't
It's
we
not
just
as
do a
scary as you
broadcast?
think. I
Fuck it.
promise you, it's not as scary as you think.
It looks scary.
And then you
Yeah.
can go visit like haunted boats and shit like that.
So
Oh.
Ooh, you can make a whole series out of it.
literally, so listen,
do that.
I checked this out. I went to the Conjuring house, the one that the first movie was.
Oh
based
my
on.
God, we're going to hear
That's
this
so
for a fucking
scary.
hour.
And it was. I mean, some strange things happened, but outside of maybe a kid spirit being there, there's nothing malevolent there whatsoever. I had to hate breaking it down, and I'm sure all the ghost hunters are like, "Shut the fuck up, Andy!" But like, no, it's.
That was
I
me
was
saying,
at-
shut the fuck up.
I was in a
Andy.
pitch black basement with a well that goes straight down into the floor. There's no like wall around it, and I stood in that room in the pitch black and was like, "Everybody's here. Can you please make your presence known? You can't follow me, but I will allow you to touch me." I mean, nothing. Pitch black.
Did you have the gadgets and everything?
I had recorder, and I had the EMF, the little
Yeah.
red light one. The gentleman I went with,
Do I know the gentleman you went with?
yes,
Yeah.
so he brought everything with him,
Yeah.
and so yeah, we basically made. I mean, it was worth the trip itself. Doing everything and having the experience that made it worth it. But the ghost hunting we had some strange stuff happen, but it was not like I wanted to go to the
That's cool.
portal of hell and have something.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Grab me, like-
that's really, 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 really cool.
That's my bucket list moment. Like when you're like, I want something like grab me by my.
Well, you need to empty out your
like,
bucket.
Like,
That would freak me out.
All right, that's cool, Andy.
but yeah.
Whatever, shut up. All right, now, Patrick, how's your book doing?
How's you doing?
It's doing pretty good. It
How's-
really is.
what did you say,
How's the book doing?
How's the book doing?
It's
doing pretty
holding
good.
down some of the kids' papers at home.
I'm not talking about you fucking Andy. Fuck you. Okay.
The chapter you had me fucking read, the fact that you're the author of that, it makes me fucking very uncomfortable.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so if anybody gets my book, read chapter 8.
Yeah, it talks about how Patrick gets it in the book side.
No, no, it
In
don't.
the book side.
No, it don't. All right, Devin, what's your biggest project for the year? Here we go. What?
Shit, I don't even know. Like,
Okay, good. All right, Donna Hammond. Do you know Donna Hammond?
yeah, she lives 3 doors down.
Oh, 3 doors down.
Yes.
That's a musical group.
Not 3 doors down. That's Andy's house. 3 doors down that direction. That's Don.
Ah, it's a music
hey,
group.
Donna.
3 doors down. 3 doors down. You like 3 doors down?
Yeah, who doesn't? I'm sure I like a couple songs. I
Kryptonite.
forget
It's
which
okay.
ones. Yeah,
Kryptonite.
yeah,
Yeah,
That one's
Kryptonite.
solid.
Yeah.
That's
There
my
are a
jam.
few,
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, okay. Well, that's that. All right.
All right.
Hey, is Donna a new?
No, Donna's comment.
She's-
is-
yeah, she's
Oh, she has.
She
Okay.
comes on time to time.
Okay.
I know your memory's slipping.
Yeah.
we know.
Yeah, I'm so old. My memory's slipping.
Yeah, the fact that you met Jesus and still forget sometimes is crazy to me.
Yeah, he was one cool dude, man.
Mm-hmm.
So going back to sailing on the Doodles, obviously living on a boat has some unique
Good
you know,
God, living on a
experiences. Have you had any unexpected challenges or any type of crazy events or anything that happened? Because I know, like, just owning a boat in general.
Oh yeah, there's always stuff that goes wrong. I mean, things are always breaking.
Bust out another 1,000.
2017 was
10,000.
craziest.
Yeah, I was gonna say on my boat it's like bust out another 10,000.
Oh yeah. Well, Bobby is really handy.
Uh-huh.
Handy, gentlemen. Let's not. You guys are just like so in the gutter. I like felt like I had to
Had to put
proactively.
Clever. My 13-year-old mind was like, do it. And I'm like, don't say it. But yes,
Yeah.
no, you're in
You're
good
good.
company here.
He
That's
can
funny.
fix everything though, and he like will proactively bring on the boat things that like replacement parts for things he
Yeah.
think might.
Yeah.
If you
Go
live
wrong.
on a boat, and that's your residence, that's kind of a have to. Like I respect that. Like
So what kind of places have you sailed from and to and all that sort of stuff?
I've done the Bahamas a lot, Abacos, Exumas, Berry Islands, all of that, and we just did the BVI, British Virgin Islands, done Thailand.
So how many miles can you get on a tank to go to these places? Like, how do you fuel up and how does that work?
you fly to something, don't
That's
Well-
like that. That's like a Humvee. You go 9 miles, right?
Oh yeah, so
No,
it's,
9
that's-
miles per
it's-
hour.
That's what you give your
No,
boyfriend.
you-
Thing
That's
is,
what you give your
does work.
boyfriend.
Actually,
on
Sea
Tuesdays
Rays are
is a
one of
Humvee.
the best rated for
Really?
the size. Yeah, the gas miles per gallon or whatever you want to call it on nautical whatever.
All right, I was wrong.
Sea Rays are actually some of the best, most efficient. The 390, no, not the whatever engine I got is supposed to be one of the most efficient.
He just
I
likes
can't
saying Humvee.
Yeah, I know.
Humvee.
Yeah, that's what you do with your boyfriend every 2
But I'm just curious, like
Oh,
with
not
having
Tuesday,
two
Thursday
engines,
night, 'cause
like,
Tuesday
obviously
you're
you're gonna have to have a bigger tank, and then I'm like curious to like
Oh.
how like you jump from island to island because obviously there's gonna have to be some filling up going on. Like, how does that work?
well, that boat is just in the Bahamas, so we just took that from Sarasota to like the Exumas. We went up the coast of Florida,
Mhm.
and then we hopped over to Bimini, and then we did the Bahamas that way. And then we've been chartering sailboats. We have a partner, Navigare. It's a charter company, so we've been getting on those sailboats. We did one in Thailand, and then 2 different sailboats in the BVI. We've been on. It was like a Lagoon 44, and then a Leopard 50 in the BVI.
So I had an opportunity when I was in New Zealand, which is obviously Auckland is the city of sails, to go from Australia all the way, or from New Zealand all the way to Australia and hit up the
Damn.
Tahiti and Fiji Islands and all that
That'd
stuff.
be dope.
amazing.
That'd be fucking dope.
Yeah, until they told us how long it was going to take.
Well, that's the other
yeah,
thing.
that's a big.
But
Yeah.
how long you?
It doesn't seem like you look at a map like, it's not that far from each other.
Oh,
But how
yeah.
long?
It was like a month.
How long's enough to go see paradise? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
plan to cross the South Pacific. Bobby's done it before, and it took 17 days to cross the ocean over to French Polynesia.
Ooh,
And we
shit.
plan to do that on his new boat in like 2020.
Have you ever gone to like Fiji, Tahiti,
No.
all those
it
islands?
seems
Oh my God. It
beautiful.
is what you've seen in Bahamas and Virgin Islands and stuff is good. Wait till you go to Fiji.
How
and
would you
stuff like
rank?
that?
How would you rank
Fucking
Thailand's
Next
beaches?
level.
Rank Thailand's what?
beaches?
Oh my gosh. Some of the beaches in Koh Chang were amazing. Beautiful.
Well, the nice thing about Thailand is the dollar is
Yeah.
you can buy everything.
Everything.
The
Everything.
cost,
Now you go to those other
Fucking
islands.
insane.
Yeah.
yeah, the cost of living there is like 50 to 75% of what it is here. Like,
Yeah,
it's so cheap.
insane.
Jewelry. I mean, everything is fucking cheap over there. It's crazy.
Cost of living here sucks.
Well, you know what's weird and fucked up? So, like, I've been playing in the stock market the last few weeks or whatever. and-
That sucks too.
Nah, I mean it's good for me, but but then I hear about all the recession going on in Germany and in England and all these stuff that they're like, going into this recession, and I'm like looking at the fucking stocks and looking at I'm like, clearly these people like don't have the message or the memo. So it's like, as much as the people say the economy sucks, this, that, and the other, I'm like, not according to the fucking stock market.
Yeah.
Well, it's all it's all eventually gonna crash as long as fucking.
Honestly, it's not, because AI is literally taking the entire stock.
Just to step in.
See, I
real
told
quick,
you, Amanda, he's in love with
he mention
AI.
Biden? Did he
Ruby.
mention Biden just now? Did
Yeah,
I
he-
just hear you
he
mention Biden?
did.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
mentioned
sure
Biden.
the thing I'm reading here says, remember, no
pol-
politics.
Oh, really? No, it's okay.
What happened?
It's all right.
Yes, thank you. I saw that. and I
I
was like,
never-
thank you, Lord.
Hey, I never saw that. I never saw
I know,
that. She
'cause
didn't
you
want to
can't
talk about
fucking read.
politics.
We've already determined you can't
Well,
read.
the thing is that I don't look at that no more. So
You guys can talk about politics. I just should
No.
stay out of it.
I hate it.
yeah, you don't want me to talk.
Give me
about
both. Like, I'm just, I don't fucking. They're all corrupt at the end of the day.
I know.
It's like picking which one's
everybody's
least
corrupt, Devin.
I know.
This is true.
It's all about
Everybody's
shit
corrupt.
word. But anyways, so you went to Thailand. Safe to say you went to Bangkok.
Yeah, I spent. I only spent a day and a half
Just
there.
remembered that movie.
Like The Hangover.
Thought you were gonna laugh about something else, but
Yeah.
which movie? No, for his age bracket, you got to
Not
make
The
sure he's
Hangover.
you're making sure he's thinking of the right Bangkok.
Ladies' man.
Yeah, see.
Okay.
But I did not enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
He does get a pass on this movie. This is a movie from like the 90s, and it was pretty fucking hilarious. Early 2000s, maybe.
Ladies
but-
Man. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
I
I haven't.
if you like cheesy fucking funny shit,
Yeah.
you'll like it. It's fucking funny. Leon Phelps, the latest man. Can I buy you a fifth sandwich?
Oh, is that where that fish sandwich
Yeah.
came from?
Yeah, ladies' man.
She's
yeah.
like, have you ever been down the Yellow River? Yes, once in the 80s, but I did not enjoy it. Like, it's
I'll have to watch it.
And then I'm gonna go to Bangkok. Oh, really? He starts sweating.
they have him do a Christian radio show, and he's interviewing a nun. So he's normally a dirty.
No, I go so.
He talks dirty on the radio, and he can't do it. He starts sweating. And shit. You'd have to watch it.
He's
Having to
on-
explain it
he's
obviously
on-
ruins it.
He's
so-
on a Christian radio.
See,
It's
like-
that funny. I'm gonna have to check it out.
I think it's funny as.
I got to check it out now because they've quoted it several times. So
Really?
I'm like, okay, now I can watch it just so I can like
I mean, back in
understand the context.
like my days of like I don't like to sleep in my bed. I want to sleep on my couch. Like way back days. Yeah, I was like I used to just pop it in and put it on repeat.
Oh, that's great. Those are the best kind of movies.
I've never been to Bangkok.
Once in the 80s, but I did not enjoy it. But no, okay, so
Sorry,
haven't
I'm
been
sorry.
to Bangkok. Is it legitimately as crazy as they portray it and on like movies and shit? Like, is it just fucking nuts?
It's pretty nuts. It's a really big, crazy city, and a lot of things go there that like wouldn't fly here.
Yeah.
But I would say Pattaya is where I had the craziest time, but Bangkok, you can find the same things in Bangkok, I think, that you can find in Pattaya. I just personally had a crazier time in Pattaya. I was also there for my birthday.
So let's talk about it. What happened?
I went to a ping pong show, if you've ever heard of that. You ever
No, please enlighten the audience and us.
I mean, hey, was
I know what my brain is going to say,
on.
but
Does it still involve balls?
It involves
balls.
ping pong balls, but
Okay.
So it's
and they shoot them out of their
Balls.
they do.
hoo-ha?
They shoot them out of their hoo-has.
wait.
Are
who
you
is
fucking
they?
kidding? Really?
Who is they?
I was going to ask if Forrest was there. Forrest Gump.
If Forrest Gump was not there,
He'd be shooting shit
the
out of
ladies,
shit.
the ladies shoot ping pong balls out of their.
Yeah, which I don't remember. Maybe we left before then. I just remember it seeming like a magic show, but for
I mean,
Magic
yeah,
show.
It
they
was like
disappear
a
and then they.
magic
So this
show.
happened on your birthday.
Yes, we went there on
All
our
right,
birthday.
let's
We went
hear
to
about
a
it.
few strip clubs. I mean,
Damn, you sound like
what
a
more
badass
is
chick.
there to say?
Where you been hiding?
Just occasionally we gotta have a good time. That's all there is in Pattaya. There's the red light capital of the world.
Really?
Yeah,
It's funny because I went
all
to
there
Amsterdam and didn't realize I was in the red light district until I hear,
Oh.
and I had my 360 cam, and I was filming the fucking cathedral
Oh,
in front of me, but the back of the 360 cam was,
that's hilarious. Wow.
yeah, and I kept hearing this knocking, and I turned around, and they're like, "Ah," and I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
Apparently, Pattaya puts Amsterdam to shame.
Woo!
So-
Well, I mean, right? Strip clubs and ping pong balls and that's the strip clubs there. That's insane.
That's
to
all
me.
there
like,
really is in Pattaya.
Hey, the food is good too there.
And the
over there.
food is amazing.
Fuck yeah, it is.
So good.
See, and that's one of those things. Like,
It's about the only thing I miss
I
about
couldn't-
dating a Thai chick.
I couldn't legitimately look at somebody and be like, "Yeah, I'm going there for the food." Like, no, like I couldn't go to that city because, yeah, it's just not. I don't want to see.
I'm going there for the sexual
You know,
exploitation.
I don't know. I would.
Like, no, 20
No, I would go there for the food.
in the 20s, Andy. Absolutely, I want to see that shit for real. But now I'm like, I don't know if ping pong balls really need to come flying out of there right now. Like, I've seen a baby come out. Like, I'm
Can you
good.
do auto fire? That's what I want to know.
I didn't see any rapid fire. I don't remember seeing the ping pong part. I just remember the other parts, like the other.
What was the other parts?
There.
Really,
was-
Devin, you
it's
gotta
like
ask.
a magic show, really. Like
Okay.
the most
what's
memorable thing to
disappearing?
me was like scarves. You know how like
Yeah.
clowns or magicians will pull tons of
Okay.
scarves out of somewhere it doesn't seem like
Oh my god.
you could
Uh-huh.
pull scarves from.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that and then like wrapped it around like the stage. Like
Uh-huh.
I can't even describe it.
Like a snail trail of fucking scarf
Yes.
out of the. Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Stuff
good.
like that is what I saw there.
No, you
All
know
right.
what? Birthday party, no children, younger version, like 20s Andy would be all about that. I'm just.
Still got no children, so bam.
Same.
The dream is still alive.
You can tell me about it if you go see it.
Alright.
I'm out on ping pong.
I got a lot
balls
of cameras.
And you don't have to do ping pong. And I said that.
like, are the flags red? Because that's a red flag.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah, nothing but red flags
Yeah,
kept
like,
coming
no.
out.
I'm like,
no.
nope. That's.
Wait a
what-
minute, the scarves. Let's go back to the scarves. What happened with the scarves? They
Can you
pull-
identify your red flags? As a matter of fact,
where they pull the scarves from? The
Gentlemen,
coochie
would
or
you like
what?
to enlighten him?
The hoo-ha.
The coochie.
Yeah.
do you not know what a hoo ha is?
I call it a coochie.
The hoo-ha.
Thundercleese used to do it on the Brack show. Hoo ha!
All right.
I
Well,
know you wouldn't get that reference either.
no, I didn't get that reference either. Well, I'm old.
I know.
I mean, I just, coochie.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah, with benefits. So
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck you.
nice.
Fuck
Nice.
you.
Nice.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck
Nice.
you.
I
Andy.
tried, Devin. Didn't I try to be
You
nice
did.
tonight?
It was great.
Didn't he bring me out like?
He did.
Okay,
He
anyway,
sprinkled extra salt.
Kim says San Francisco bingo played the same way.
That's how you play San Francisco bingo?
Is that
What?
how you? Kim,
Oh,
I
is
didn't
that
know
how
it
you
was-
play San Francisco bingo?
you shoot probably ping pong balls or something, whatever. I don't know.
Really?
I would assume is that am I on the right track?
Yeah.
Do you shoot it out and it like here's the number, like red 29.
Oh.
Like I forget how bingo
no.
goes. Is that how bingo goes? I don't remember.
Red 69.
Or 38. Is that how they choose the lottery out there? I heard San
All right,
Francisco.
boys, let's bring it back.
All right. Let's listen to Gavin Newsom over here. So go ahead, Gavin.
What the fuck?
So your content resonates with people.
Yes.
Nice transition.
Yes.
Damn.
I can tell Ruby wrote some of this, whatever's coming up.
Ruby Roundhouse wrote it. Yeah.
Nice. Bam.
So what's the secret
What's wrong
sauce?
with thinking?
To what? Sorry.
No,
To playing
we gotta talk about
bingo.
the
I
secret
thought we were
sauce.
talking about ping pong. Yeah. What's
Okay. all right.
No, to creating engaging content. To creating
Okay.
I
video.
thought we were still talking about where.
No, I'm,
that? Ping pong.
I'm
Yeah.
getting our minds out of the gutter
Thank
Okay.
you.
for a minute.
Maybe you should call it like secret ingredient. I
Yes,
don't know.
secret sauce is probably not a good while we're talking about this other stuff.
What is the secret sauce?
To create a content.
Secret formula here. Is that better?
Secret formula.
Secret sauce.
I don't know. I feel
Damn
like
you, Ruby.
Fucking Ruby.
I think it's a combination.
Roundhouse.
Authenticity and just
Hello, Mary.
I think Sailing Doodles has helped a lot, to be
Yeah?
honest.
Doodles.
How did that help?
Well,
What's
you have
Doodles?
such a big platform. Sailing Doodles is one of the is the main show I'm on. And
Okay. I thought you were talking about Bangkok still.
We've moved on. We've grown up and
He
digressed.
likes big platforms in Bangkok.
He gets excited.
At least I don't have to have a 100-inch TV and compensate for shit.
What are you trying to say, fuckface?
You know what I'm trying to say.
Everything
He's
in my
saying you
life
need
is
to.
big.
He's saying you need to get some benefits.
With some friends.
I'm not in on that joke. I keep
You're
trying-
not.
No,
Be
you're
glad. Be very glad.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
I'm
not in that joke.
grateful.
Yes. This man over here.
He's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Who, me?
They're gonna have a shrine.
Yeah.
Very,
Oh yeah, I'm
very
a
short
fucking-
one, about this high.
Dang, go just like that.
Probably gonna look just like that. Dedicated to him.
I am a fucking legend.
Only, and if you tip it over, salt will pour out.
Fuck the salt.
Full of fucking salt.
I am a fucking legend.
You're a salty bitch.
Hell yeah, I'm a legend. I'm a legend in I'm a legend somewhere.
So did you like see the Sailing Doodles and like that's kind of like you decided like, hey, I want to like take it to the next level, or how did you because you mentioned that like they already had content, they already had like, and you decided to tag along, so to speak, but like how did you fit into this whole? How did you meet? How did y'all?
Okay, so Sailing Doodles, long story not short. So
Fair.
Fair enough.
Bobby and I met actually before he started Sailing Doodles. His girlfriend at the time was friends with someone in a band that I also had a friend in. So we met on a tour bus, and several months later, he and his girlfriend had broken up, and he started dating my roommate, who was also on that tour bus. And he had started Sailing Doodles, or was about to, and she was going to go live with him on his boat. And she was my roommate, so we were gonna go together. They ended up breaking up, and they both encouraged me to go. So that's how I started on Sailing Doodles back in the day, like 6 years ago.
Mhm.
And it's kind of been my dream job ever since. It was the best job I ever had.
Okay.
Of course, sailing the world.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad way to spend 24/7. Like,
Not, I mean, it has its drawbacks. Like anything, there are pros and cons, but
yeah.
So you mentioned like that you had other sailing vessels and stuff like that y'all could go to like Thailand and stuff like that. How do y'all transition from like the BVI and like the different islands around the Keys and stuff like that to going into international waters internationally?
we'll fly and
Okay.
then we'll just go charter something there. And
Okay.
I mean, he's had so many different boats, and then he's chartered, and we're always sailing pretty much, but it's not always the same boat, and we're not always on the boat that he owns, but there have been many seasons where he is just on one boat the entire time, but we're between boats right now, kind of. So we have the Sea Ray,
Mhm.
but we don't have like that big boat that can kind of get us around everywhere. Like
So you're thinking that catamaran, that 50, what you said, 52 inch?
yeah, it's an Island Spirit
52
525.
inch. 52 foot. Sorry, my
Yeah,
bad.
52 inch.
Yeah, it's a little miniature. You just
It's remote control. Check me out.
Yeah. That was the model. So we went to the Miami Boat Show, and they had a model that was probably about that size. And I
Right.
just kind
Yeah.
of joked
Ironically.
about it.
See, I was
Yeah.
channeling it.
Yeah, you knew. You
I
must have
knew. I was like, oh
known.
yeah, there was a miniature version.
Yes.
Ant-Man.
But that's gonna be the one. That's gonna be the one that we circumnavigate on and
Awesome.
really live on. It's hull 1, so it's the first of the Island Spirit 525s, and he's helped design it. He's given some input, and it's gonna be really like, it's gonna be like our own. It's gonna be like our home.
Nice.
So that'll be nice.
Very cool. Very, very cool. I mean, I can't really say enough of very cool, because that's I mean, it's sailing around the world and seeing some of the most beautiful places like nature and God has fucking provided. Like,
so speaking of, do you do any scuba diving, snorkeling, or what you got?
Yeah, I'm scuba certified.
That's what I was gonna.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm like, if you're gonna go to these places, like it's an entire another world, like underneath the sea. And I don't know, have you ever gone to Great Barrier Reef?
No, I haven't.
So I was lucky enough to have gone when it was still like the largest reef.
Yeah.
But I've heard like it's almost all destroyed.
I've heard
and,
that too.
And I'm
It's
like
super
going,
sad.
I'm so glad that I got to experience at a young age, because I've seen pictures and stuff, and I'm like, that shit didn't look like that when I went there. And it's
Oh.
like,
yeah, I've seen the before and afters.
dude,
Like,
it is so like heartbreaking, because like literally I felt like I was in another world when I was down like under. So I used to free dive. So before I
Wow.
was certified, I would actually free dive and hold my breath for like 5 minutes and go down with
It's a
the
long time.
divers and shit. Well, especially the deeper you go, obviously you have more pressure, pushing on you.
that's what happened to his brain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
it
enough
expanded.
oxygen.
No,
Okay. Sorry, I'll let him take that one.
but no, like it was crazy because like I saw these clams and stuff, and they looked, like little small things, and then as you got closer and closer, you like realized, no, this thing's the size of a fucking semi.
Yeah.
It just looks tiny because you're like on the fucking surface looking down. But yeah, like there was like nurse sharks, reef sharks, and all sorts of stuff that like I swam in the Great Barrier Reef and shit like that. Like it was crazy.
That's
Once upon a
incredible.
time.
But like now, like hearing about like the reefs and stuff, and I'm like going, well, like Belize, I guess is like probably like the largest now or something like
Is
that.
that right? I don't
Yeah.
know. They were just in Belize right before I joined. I couldn't make it for
So
So I've tried to make it there twice and have yet to get there. I'm
that.
like,
Really?
I found out that the Belize is gotten more expensive than it used to be.
I was
Still
looking-
affordable,
yeah.
quote unquote, but the prices we were looking, and they've gone up from what I used to be able to go down there for if I wanted to go down there.
So I was looking at an island like right around the time I bought this house. I was looking like I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna have an island. I'm getting away from everybody. Fuck all the bullshit. Like I'm just done with everybody, and I'm checked out. Like I'm going here. I'm
Wow.
gonna be self sufficient. Yada yada. So I found this place. It was in Belize, and I sent it to Patrick. And it was this white, contemporary modern style, like 2-story, had a full restaurant and everything else like that. I think it had like 7 or 8 rooms that you could rent out and stuff like that. Had parking,
Shut
had
up.
pool, and all that shit. It was like $700,000, and I'm like, damn,
What the fuck was wrong with that?
nothing. Like we checked into it, I looked it up, did all the due diligence, got the I think I got the elevation charts and all that sort of stuff. It was just like I hadn't been there. I think that was the biggest thing, that like, because I want to see it before I buy something. So, and that was like the biggest thing. And like I told you, I was like, I tried to get there twice, and both times something happened. I couldn't get there. One time, like literally, they said that the December winds. So I was on a boat. They said the December winds were so strong that it literally pushed the boat that I was on off course. And so we couldn't get into the little harbor in Belize. And so we had to basically skip that. And I'm like, fuck, this is the one place I want to go.
Yeah. Maybe it was meant to be for some reason.
And that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, I'm a big person of like believing, like if it was meant to be, it'll be. Like, and I was just like, something's telling me like just to walk away. Like there's something like not
You
right
know,
without.
My mind, if you buy an island, yes, there's the money that you can purchase. You got to put some money invested in obviously fixing it up, getting it to where you want it to be, but you're gonna have to buy some major fucking security. What's to stop the average fucking terrorist from showing up on your just blasting kidnapping you and say, I want $1 million.
So
I don't know. In Belize though?
In Belize, not so much. When I was looking at Honduras, yes. I was looking at
Maybe
there was an
Honduras, yes.
there was an island that was on Honduras. And it had 2 water wells, it had 2 resorts on it. Like literally it was full turnkey fucking lock.
Yeah, don't you think for a second that Richard Bronson doesn't have security out the ass?
Yeah, I was like,
his island out there, dude.
Like fucking security, the whole nine.
You're gonna
Honduras
need
is different.
Yeah.
I think that's more dangerous.
Dude, anywhere south of the border, potentially it could be dangerous, especially if you have that kind of bank and you've got your own island. You don't have security. You are setting yourself up. Yeah, like I'm one of those. Be prepared. Like if I'm gonna spend $700,000, I'm best believe I'm gonna have the money to protect my investment too.
Yeah, or at least have a bunker like all these fucking billionaires are building these underground bunkers and shit like that.
I want a bunker.
I know. I'm thinking about building one out here.
Do it.
And then using the pool as fucking drinking water. Filtrate.
Nice.
Yep. Filter that shit.
Oh, that's nasty.
I mean, it's fucking 35,000 gallons of water.
If he did a fucking natural filter with rocks down to sediment, and then actually had a filter system after that, he'd be good.
Yep,
he would be.
Gotta look into that.
And then reverse osmosis system on top of that, dude. You're fucking literally drinking pure H2O.
Oh man, that's my superpower. I'll just that's what.
Bro, you're not in the Marvel universe as much as you want to think you are.
Marvel? I thought it was DC.
Your superpower.
I thought you were in the DC.
I'm sorry. Who the fuck are you again?
I thought you were in DC, not Marvel.
Did you just get here? You're so short, I couldn't fucking tell. Like you just popped up out of nowhere. Like I couldn't see you before you started.
Man, just answer the fucking question. Fuck you, dude. Just answer the question. I thought you like DC more than you do Marvel. I thought you transitioned.
Why do you want to transition? DC.
I thought you transitioned over to DC.
He identifies.
I would have to transition to go to DC. Thank you with that stupid comment, that gay comment.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
All right, children, calm down.
Fuck off.
I never fucked on.
I don't give a fuck.
All right, enough
about your reading skills. I know.
Hey, you know what? This isn't about us. This is about Zakari.
God damn it!
Shit.
I'm gonna go copyright Zakari now.
So it's past the 8 o'clock hour. We got to pause for our station identification. Just kidding. No, what we do need to do is like what we every now and then with a guest is so. If you had to get out, like to people that are watching right now, if you had to get out, say, "Hey, check me out," this and that. Go ahead, your platform. Let them know right now.
Just like plug everything.
Shameless. Yes.
Yeah, let them know where to find you.
The great thing is like everything of mine is Amanda Zakri, Zakri. I have, and that's the handle for everything. So there's Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, TikTok. I mean, Facebook, you name it. Like I have it, and it's first and last name. That's it. Patreon is always my favorite to plug because
it helps.
You know, that's how I'm actually able to like support myself and do that. Well, everyone else is supporting me, I guess, technically, but
understood.
That's what keeps it going. And I offer like bonus content, early access to videos, and all sorts of fun stuff there. So
behind the scenes.
Oh,
behind the scenes type stuff too.
Yeah. So
like the embarrassing dances you do as you're getting ready to go out for the night, like woo!
Occasionally. If I'm really feeling crazy,
like just making a fool of yourself, like yeah, I'm getting ready because I'm going out and I'm just badass. Sorry,
I think I make a fool of myself on Instagram.
Okay.
More than anything, sometimes on YouTube, I'll go live randomly and then I'll delete it.
That's okay because Andy makes a fool of himself all the time.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah, he does.
I'm in good company.
Especially on the podcast, he makes a fool.
At least I don't do it when I'm reading shit that I wrote.
What?
He got you.
Yeah, that's true. All right, what the fuck ever.
All right, speaking of behind the scenes, could you walk us through a typical day in your life when you're producing content?
Oh, okay.
Because you kind of talked about how like you produce something and you're like, oh shit, I was drunk. Take it down.
Yeah, I'll do that if I go live drunkenly. But
watch her subscriptions just go through the roof if she posts her real drunk.
Oh,
What's
they
up, y'all?
love it.
That's what the
love it.
Patreon's for.
That is what the Patreon's for.
There
They
you
love
go.
it though, but I get too embarrassed, so I take it down. But
Okay.
I think usually we start off by working a little bit. So in the morning we wake up and we edit or like handle social media stuff, logistics, administrative things, and then usually it's a travel day, we'll get moving once the weather's right or whatever. And we'll shoot some content, we'll film activities, whatever those may be, snorkeling or hiking, just lunch with friends, whatever. We pretty much always do breakfast on the boat and then lunch sometimes on the boat, dinner off the boat if we can.
So let me ask you, what's the breakfast and lunch consist of?
So breakfast, I mean, it depends on the day, but usually like eggs and bacon.
Okay,
maybe
so nothing
pancakes.
like that you actually caught or something in the sea or anything like that. Okay.
Well, Bobby doesn't eat seafood. So,
Fuck.
yeah.
How the hell you fucking see?
Lobster, crab, nothing.
Oh my
So,
god.
so he doesn't.
Um,
so he doesn't like mahi.
No, not really.
He only likes a single mahi.
If it's
Yeah, he
not
only
too
likes. Does he like a
fishy.
single? Does he just like mahi, or does he like not like?
He doesn't like the double mahi.
The mahi.
It's the double mahi that turns them off.
Yeah,
he's
it's like,
nah, you
none.
know what?
Yeah, it's a
If they're gonna
mahi.
name fish twice, fuck that shit. Does he not eat crab, lobster, nothing?
The less fishy it is, the more likely it is he'll eat it. So I think he will eat some crab. He does calamari, squid, like octopus. But there's some
Wrong direction.
some things he'll eat. But if it's fishy, he doesn't like it. I like fish, but I don't.
I like
Fish.
salmon.
Salmon.
Yeah.
You like salmon?
You like salmonella, but
Salmon don't exist in
I do like salmon.
saltwater, sir.
I had some. I had
No,
some
it's freshwater.
Chilean sea bass the other night.
Yum.
That was really
Chilean.
good.
So good.
Chilean, whatever, Chilean. I don't know. I apparently I don't eat it enough to pronounce it.
Did you
right.
say sea bass?
Delicious.
Yes.
That's some good.
amazing.
That's some good shit.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, like I'm just when I like get a good old New Orleans spiced up bag of crab, like it's fucking so
Mhm.
good.
You know what's good?
I couldn't imagine not liking that.
Grouper is good.
Grouper's good,
Not bad.
but it's
Grouper
a
is good.
bottom fish.
I had
deep
the
sea fish.
biggest
You like
lobsters
groups, don't you?
recently.
You like groups a lot.
He does.
Do you like private groups or public groups?
I don't know. Read my book,
You see what I did there?
dude. That's not funny, man. You
I know
you
exactly
laughing?
what you did.
She's not even laughing. That's
Because
I
she
not,
don't
doesn't know the
know.
inside joke.
My
Because-
bad.
I was gonna tell her, but
I'm
then
not
I was
gonna-
like, no,
I'm
I don't
not
want to give her ammo
No, I'm not gonna.
for somebody she doesn't even know.
No, but
She's doing a great job without it.
That could be dangerous. I don't want to. I'm trying to be nice.
so y'all don't.
you don't have to be nice.
So I got a major question. This is a question that Patrick really wants to ask, but he's afraid to.
Okay.
What?
Do you have a shot list when you film this stuff?
Is that also an inside joke?
Yes. We shot Hollow Road.
I need a fucking shot list, man. That pissed me off so much.
He hired, in his infinite wisdom, a fucking photographer to be the DP, thinking, oh, it's in the name, director of photography, right?
Okay.
This guy didn't know his ass from a hole in the fucking wall.
Sean, if you're listening, I needed a fucking shot list.
As
So
a
we kept-
former AD, that stresses me out.
We kept asking him for a fucking shot list.
got her anxiety going.
Hey, you need a Xanax?
And literally, so I showed up the second day because like I wasn't the DP, and usually I'm the DP or the director or whatever on projects. And so I showed up, and Patrick's like fucking literally at the end of the driveway, meeting me, and like this is in Arkansas, like out the fucking. I literally had no service,
Out of
So I'm-
nowhere.
like nowhere, no lights, no nothing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I see this figure standing in front of me as I'm like going up this long.
And I was going, stop, bitch, stop.
And so anyway, like he was like just so elated to like that I showed up and everything. So I looked at, he told me what had happened and everything, and so I looked at the footage and I was like, bro, you're not gonna like this. You're not gonna want me to tell you what I.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
I think it was like, do I want to see it? And he said no.
Yeah,
And so I said, well,
Everything
you know what?
everything was
Reshoot it all. I don't give.
overexposed, and like when things are overexposed, there's no way to fix it.
Oh
You can't
God,
fix it post. If it's underexposed, yeah, I can go in.
the sound.
Bring it up.
Oh my
Yeah, yeah.
God.
And then the sound was fucking.
A photographer shouldn't screw that up, though.
Well,
to be
sound,
honest.
yes.
Like either way, like a sound maybe, but he shouldn't. He should understand how to properly light something.
Well, you got to understand who
Or-
hired him too.
I gave the guy a chance. Fuck you, Andy. You weren't even in the picture.
Sorry, I
asshole.
had to, man.
So
I-
you need to stay out of the conversation.
I would agree with you because I literally had a
Thank you.
photography background before I got into film.
Yeah,
Like when I learned
same thing.
photography, I was right on the cusp of digital and film, so I had to learn both. So I learned all the ins and outs of film, also all the ins and outs of digital. So to your point, yes, you would think a photographer would understand, but the problem with a photographer is they're used to setting up the shot, and they control the lighting, they control everything, right? And then they set their camera, dial it in for that scene or that. But with film, the lighting changes, you have movement, so you need to know and be aware of, like, when you go from a shaded area to a
Right.
bright area, you need to be able to adjust.
yeah.
And he didn't, so he kept it on the same setting. Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's something that a videographer would know, but a photographer not so much. And then the other thing is the rule of thirds and having multiple cameras. So a photographer doesn't think about any other cameras other than his.
Yeah, he should still understand the rule of thirds.
Yeah, there was just a lot of
Yeah.
things that, like, it's one of those projects, like, you shouldn't have thrown him a bone. Like maybe a small project or something.
See,
but, like,
I told you.
Shut up, Andy.
Yes.
But like, yeah, he was in over his head, and it was, and literally, I just came in, and I like literally had to like push him back.
Oh,
And the thing
no.
is,
I was teaching him as we were going along.
yeah, but I think he was taking everything so personally.
Yeah, he
you know what I'm saying? And as soon as when Devin showed up, oh, thank God you're fucking here.
because you couldn't
you
say
know?
anything,
Do what?
because you like couldn't say anything.
Well, I mean, I could have had my EP hat on or my producer's hat on, but you know, out there.
But every time he tried, like, yeah, Misty was like slapping your ass around. being
Misty.
Like,
oh man.
Oh yeah, Misty. Yeah.
yeah, not your, yeah,
Yeah.
different Misty. Little
Misty.
short,
Yeah.
shine.
Yeah, Misty.
She was a
What's
short
her
little
name?
shit,
I
but
forgot
man,
what
that
it was.
girl, woo, she gets shit
Oh yeah,
done.
she got shit done.
Yeah, when she was on set, like,
Yep.
hey, you ain't fucking around.
Yep. And that's one of the reasons why I had her out there is because I knew that she would get shit done.
No, and I liked working with her.
Oh, yeah,
like,
she's
'cause I
great.
like structure and shit. And then when I get onto a set and like there's no structure, especially with like no shot list, that's why I was wondering, like, with you, I'm like, is there any type of shot list? Do you have like a plan going into this, or you just fucking willy nilly like, yeah, let's throw some cameras and shoot some shit?
It depends what I'm shooting. My
Okay.
shorts, sometimes I'll have a shot list.
Uh-huh.
It's more, sometimes they're more narrative, and then the long content, it's kind of a one shot list like formula that I go at. So where it's like introduction, and then you have or shot list specifically. I see what you mean. So like wide, close up, like that kind of thing. Or do you
Medium
mean, like-
shot and all that crap.
Yeah. Not really. I kind of just like know what I need to get. I make sure to get a variety, and then I kind of, I don't know, because I'm editing my own stuff. It's
All right, Sean. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
wait, who's
I'm
Sean?
just kidding. Sean,
John was the guy that,
yeah,
No,
Sean was
no.
the guy that fucked it
that
up.
dropped the ball.
Yeah. So, I
So
mean,
like the running joke from every project we've done since is like, do we have a shot list?
Yeah.
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 We just did a well, not just, but we did the John Lennon project that I shot.
dude, that was 2 years ago. Do you realize
That was the last project we did together.
Yeah, I know.
It's been that long, bro.
we need to do another
Just
one.
did it. Just
called-
did it.
You know, we need to do another one
Well, I
called
don't know. Like,
Andy Henning's an idiot.
at his age, his years are numbered. So yeah, it might
Don't
be 2 years.
say
it's
that.
just got
Really,
done.
dude? You gotta say that.
Yeah, I wasn't
That
going to
my
say
year-
that till you. I just saw that on the
That
fly.
my
'cause
years
you
are
were-
numbered.
'cause you were
Are
talking
you
shit.
kidding me?
God
Is
damn
that
it.
a threat?
Come on, man. That hurt, dude.
God,
I mean, that's just like
you want to know what hurt when you talk
know
about my
what?
stereo?
you know what? That hurt. That's
Yeah.
like ripping my heart out,
You
man.
guys need couples
Why?
therapy.
Why would y'all need? Y'all would.
Oh, you're shushing the guests now?
Why?
Hasn't he
Yeah,
said?
it's my podcast.
I swear he said he.
No,
I, mean,
now it's his podcast.
Shh.
I was.
She just
Okay,
me, I
okay.
didn't you.
All right, this
That's,
motherfucker.
that's like, you know.
guess who's in charge of the fucking board?
He said hello.
He has said so much worse shit to me. He's gone in on like
Turn me on.
Oh no.
Okay.
turn me on.
turning you on.
I told you. I fucking told you. I knew it. All this
I'm
time.
talking about the mic. I'm not talking.
No,
about
before he
myself.
turned it up, y'all, he said Devin, and he turned me on. You're like I knew it. I fucking knew it.
That's not right, man.
You
That's
guys
not.
have such
Hey,
a precious
Barney's here.
relationship.
All right.
Barney,
All right.
what's up,
So that's like ripping my heart out, man. What the fuck, dude?
Dude, you said so much worse to me. So much worse to me.
It's like ripping my heart out. You said my years are numbered.
Don't play victim in front of the guest.
I'm not playing victim. That's the first time
If-
you ever
if-
said that my
You know what?
my numbers are years,
I have told you.
or my years are numbered.
He's already fucking it up.
My years might be numbered. You never know. You never know whose years are numbered.
I don't want to hear that.
Tomorrow is
Trying to
never
make you feel
guaranteed.
Judging the guest.
Tomorrow's
Never
never
makes you feel
guaranteed.
So
good.
yeah, no. You know what? I've
Okay, you know what?
I've
Andy?
literally
Fuck you.
told this
I don't
man.
care.
I'm like,
I don't
I
want to hear
love
your
you,
shit.
Patrick. I love you, brother. And he's like, I
Fuck you.
See?
It's
So-
maybe that's his way of like
I
giving
know-
it back to
I
you.
know.
Yeah, that's
That's
good.
how he expresses his.
That's
his
it,
love,
Zakari.
yeah.
Yeah,
See, you can hate him too. It's cool.
But
that's
Yeah.
all right.
This
I
one-
understand his language though. He's saying "go fuck yourself," and that means like, "Oh, I love you too, bro."
As soon
I
as
think that's what
you
he's saying.
get her last name right, I'll listen to you.
All right.
Well, now that I'm understanding who he is, I think it's endearing that he's
Zakari.
calling me Zakari.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't defend this ass.
No, Zakari sounds cool.
It does
It
sound
does sound
cool.
really
The
cool.
only
Yeah, go
problem-
with Zakari and say that
I love
Amanda
it.
that Patrick from FU Podcast came up with Zakari.
I
Not
might.
these two motherfuckers.
Zakari.
Bitch, I was.
Hey, hold on. I'm just saying. Zakari Safaris. Like, you know what I
Yes,
mean?
Zakari.
Like,
Shut
that
up,
could be the
Andy.
new
That's
channel.
fucking
just-
stupid.
I only have one problem with it, and that
What?
there's a sailing channel called Zatara, and I think it might get a little
Yep. You're right.
confusing.
Satari. What?
It's called see exactly. They're called Zatara.
Satire.
Satara?
Zatara. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're Zakari.
True. I mean, it has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, but you have the Z. They have the S.
Zachary. Zakari. I
Zakari.
like it. I mean, I like it.
All right, so
Sounds
start
good.
going with Zakari.
Around here, I will. We'll just change it here.
Well, we can.
Hi,
I
Amanda
mean, you can
Zakari.
do it. You know, you can do it on your Instagram and everything. Hey, my name is Amanda Zakari.
It sounds like a lot of work to change it, but I
does.
like it.
It's not a lot of work.
I wish you would have
All
been
you
there when
gotta
I
do
came
is
up
just
with
Put an
it.
A in there.
All you got to say, shut up, Andy. I'm talking to her. So I mean, all you
Somebody
have,
needs to put an A in your fucking mouth.
Zakari.
Zakari.
An
All right,
asshole.
I'm going to teach you a lesson in marketing 101.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck him. He don't
Oh.
know.
Yes, I do.
All right, marketing.
All right. So I used to work for this lady. She branded the entire company off of her name.
She
And-
literally took it out of the fire and stuck it on his ass and branded the entire company off of her name.
And
He still got a
Who
scar.
got
That's
he
beautiful.
got a tattoo
You
of
know
the
what?
fucking.
Better yet, it was a fucking tramp stamp.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
original.
It is, dude.
Let's go. What else? What else? Tell
All
us
right.
about this branding.
So she was a dual.
Sadomasochist.
No. What is it? When you have like the highest,
Sit it- oh, wait.
when you graduate college, you have the highest.
Oh, yes, like
cum
summa
laude.
cum laude
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
So she was double in both of those.
Wow.
Double whatever. So she was fucking infinitely brilliant. I've learned more from her than I did probably all 4 years of fucking college and everything else. So that being said, and one of her degrees that she was presa sum cum dude la la whatever lum de lada whatever.
Summa cum laude.
Yes, that.
Oh, sorry.
You're like
I
Oompa
remember-
Loompas.
I remember-
Oompa Loompa zoom, cum, zoom, zoom.
I remember a song in the 90s. It was like, or something like that. But like, anyway.
That was Snow, Informer.
No, this is not Snow. I promise you that. You're going to make me look it up later.
All right. So anyway, so she ran this company and everything, and she didn't realize like it was in her name, obviously, and very sought after, very reputable, very when the 2008 home crisis, everything fell apart and all these companies went under. We were one of the few that survived. Long story short, she realized everybody wanted to see her, and she didn't understand why everybody wanted to have a meeting with her. She's one person. You can't possibly book when you have 150 houses. there's not enough time in a day to meet with all the owners and everything else of all these houses. And so she realized, she was like, damn, I fucked myself. And I was like, I tried to tell you that because you put your name and branded your name. Now everybody wants
In
you
my
are
ass.
the face of the
Uh-oh.
company. You are the face of the brand. And if you disappear and people are going to be like, what the fuck? Like, where, like, why? I want to deal with her. I don't want to deal with anybody else. I want to deal with the brand and the name of the company.
That's a really good point.
So you got to be careful when you brand your name and your likeness because you're easily found. So if you want to
Yes.
disappear and you want to hide from, obviously, stalkers and shit like that.
Devin, you ain't hiding, bro.
No, trust me.
Nope.
I know.
You
Cat's already out of the fucking bag on that one.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah. So, and that's is the other thing is like, I realized it's like, okay, then she ended up selling her company, ironically, after I left many, many years later, to another company who obviously doesn't have a fucking name, not like Ebby Holiday, which she branded her company after her name.
Oh, this is Epi Holiday.
This is not Ebby Holiday.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wow,
But-
that's huge.
But I think that was her mindset. She was going to brand this company in parallel like Ebby Holiday did. And then she realized she kind of shot herself in the foot when you get to a certain level and you start dealing with multi-million-dollar homes and you have over 150 different homes that you're like, you can't possibly meet with every single one of these people.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, she had like 17 agents. So it's not like, she didn't have people working for her. But the thing was, people didn't want to work with their agents. They want to work with her.
Yes.
So that's kind of like I caution people, like, be wary of branding your actual name. Like, all my companies don't have none of my names.
I probably shouldn't have done that, actually, in
Yep.
hindsight. However, it's a little bit different. It's a show,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's a show. So I could always.
But you also can't trademark, and you also can't intellectual property your name because it's your name.
Well, it's not actually my name.
Oh, okay.
What? Zakari?
It's not
Nope.
my name.
Oh, damn it.
Zakari is not her name.
It is.
Damn it.
Yeah, it is a name, but it's
Uh-huh.
not my name.
No. All y'all need
Okay,
to,
well, then
anybody
you're good,
who's
you're
listening
good.
right now, all you need to know is that's her name.
I was gonna do
Amanda
Zachary
Zakri.
Films. It was actually like a business.
Zakari Films. That sounds good.
Zakari Films.
Zakari.
It does. It really does. I like Zakari.
I do. Like, it just rolls, like, and it sticks in your fucking head. That's
See,
Shoot.
I'm fucking creative here.
Where were you guys when I came up with Zachary?
I don't know. I mean, shut up.
It's the spelling is what it is. If you spelled it like the traditional way of Zachary, it would make more sense. But the way you spell it, Zakari,
Zakari. I
It
could have
just-
done that. Yeah. The
You
more
can
we
change
say
it. I mean, nobody.
to me, I
Well,
envision
no
a
one would
clothing
really
line
notice.
with Zakari. Like, I envision a clothing line. So if you're doing the whole boat thing, you could do swimwear, stuff like
Well, I was
that.
gonna do it with
Zakari would be a
Zachary.
good
Yeah.
wear good clothing line. That would,
Yeah. I'm like,
But
it's
Zachary-
little
right up there with
is good,
Savage
right?
and Fenty or Savage Fenty. Wait, what is it?
Fendi.
I don't,
Savage by Fenty.
that, yes.
But I think Zachary will work too. Zakri. Zachary. I think it looks good on paper. It's fun. It's got the Z. It's got the I. Like
Yep.
Mhm.
people would wear that, right?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I
What
think
was
it
that?
would work out.
Ding dong. Who
Yeah,
ding
there
dong.
there was like a doorbell.
So, hey, do we have any audience interaction at all within the last 45 minutes? Anybody say anything? What's up? Like, are they still listening, hanging out? What's going on?
Yeah, people are still listening, but they're not saying nothing.
I really wish I would have shared this on YouTube. I
Well,
have
you,
regrets.
I mean, you can share. You can
Still
share it on-
can.
I had a hard time. Like, I pulled my phone out a minute ago to figure it out, and then I feel like I was on my phone for a long time.
It's all right.
Yeah, we will
Check it
not let it go, awkward silence. I know sometimes it goes a little long, but then Andy starts fucking talking and Patrick bitches about me talking. So I keep on talking so I don't have to hear
And
it.
Andy
I
doesn't
found
shut
it.
up, so I don't know, man. Andy doesn't shut up and all that crap and everything. So
Bobby asked if we had any tortillas at one point.
Yeah. I saw
Bobby,
that. But
where's
it-
Bobby?
It didn't show up on here, but it showed up on my phone, which is weird.
Okay, I just was able to reshare it.
There you go.
Okay, so this
Oh,
might
snap,
pop
snap.
off.
Mary said,
But I
"Try a
can't see
wine
too
cooler."
long.
A wine cooler, really?
Can't what? What was it?
A wine cooler.
It might pop off a little bit on YouTube
Okay.
now, but I can't stay too long. Like, I can't do another couple hours or anything.
No,
no,
we got 30. No. We
This
got-
man's
we
got to
30
drive back.
minutes.
He's got to drive back.
I got to drive back, and we got like 30 minutes. It's cool.
No. Whoa. All right. You know what? I remember several nights talking about we're going to go another 30 minutes.
Shut the fuck
The last couple episodes where I was here, I know he's going to be like, you weren't even fucking here, but I'm going to shut that.
You weren't here. You know what? That,
But
that
we
reminds me.
not go way past 9 o'clock? And he was like, oh, just keep on fucking talking. Like,
Okay, you know what? That reminds me. You know,
go
You-
fucking take
you
a
came
nap,
up-
you old man.
oh fuck you,
Yeah.
dude.
Fuck.
You know what?
What?
You came up with the SOPs, and you're the one that sucks the
know.
most on the SOP. So you know,
I mean, I did pretty good
Fuck you.
tonight. I'm the
whatever.
only one that has paid anything on the SOPs, so I don't want to hear shit.
Well, I gotta go piss.
Yeah, yeah.
Have
I may
fun.
be in debt still to the SOPs, but I'm the only one who has actually put money. As a matter of fact, I put money towards that thing right there too. I've zelled him money for the fucking.
Oh, for
The
the board.
gnome?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the gnome.
Yes. Yes. I was like $200. I want to flip that.
No.
Here you go, motherfucker.
You're
No.
so generous.
No.
Speaking of generosity,
Oh.
so your philanthropic vision.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's-
Walk us through that. You've mentioned aspirations of philanthropy. What cause are close to your heart, and how do you plan to use your platform?
Yeah, something is really drawing me, like calling to me. I want to help people, and I don't feel like I'm really doing it right now. I am in some ways, but I think I could really lean in and like, okay, so,
Talk to me, Goose.
I want to be charitable.
Mhm.
I know a lot of people are going through hard times, like always, you know. So not just monetarily, but I would like to do the feel good content that's on the internet where
Mhm.
people are charitable. I do want to incorporate
Well,
that.
So I can kind of talk to you about on that aspect. So I worked for the Cowboys for a while.
I did too.
The Dallas Cowboys
The
at their
Dallas
new, yeah,
Cowboys.
the new stadium.
I knew you looked familiar, and I wasn't sure what it was from.
I've
This
been in
might be it.
everything. I've had my hands in damn near fucking everything.
I
and
bet it was the
anything.
Cowboys, maybe just film in general.
It could be that too.
Depends.
But yeah. So when I was there, I was blown away at how much food was being wasted.
Yeah,
And I mean, I was on the Ring of Honor. So if any of you listening
I
don't know,
what that is.
you do or don't.
I do.
Okay, so if anybody that's listening, the Ring of Honor is like these suites that are fucking massive. We're talking 20, 30,000 square feet.
Are you talking about the Cowboys?
Yeah, the Cowboys.
Oh my God.
No, we were talking about
Charitable.
philanthropic, charitable type things.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
And so one of the things that I started was a company called Hoopla, which is helping others, people, something. I can't remember the acronym. I started it way back then. And it's like it's not as simple as you would think it would be. So I had to deal with the city of Dallas, even though it was Cowboy Stadium, which is in Arlington.
Interesting.
But yeah, so I wanted to take all of that food that was getting thrown away. I mean, we're talking on that level alone. So for every 3 suites, there's a dumpster. So you multiply that just on that level alone of that
Wow.
whole entire ring. We're talking hundreds of thousands of tons of food.
See, I would love to be a part of something like that.
And so I,
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who could use that. Food.
yeah. And I'm like, and we got this homeless problem, and we got this like people starving, and like even food, like schools and everything else. I'm like, why the hell are we not taking this food? It's perfectly good. It's been heated, put it in a container, put it some kind of storage, and then using it for other things like feed the homeless, feed the poor. So I actually got approval from the city of Dallas
Wow.
to do that because I told them where it was coming from, and because there's a anti-panhandling and there's all these rules and regulations that you can't do this, can't do that. So I busted through all the red tape, but then I realized there's a logistics problem. I'm one person, and we're talking you need box truck after box truck,
Yeah.
container after container in order to facilitate this whole entire thing. Then you need to have a distribution network and this is when supply chain and shit like comes into yeah.
and COVID, supply chain and COVID. Those are 2 dirty words of 2020 and
Oh, dude,
2021.
supply chain is fucking
I heard
Yeah.
that a lot back in the
Hey,
before you got there. I heard that.
Are you in supply chain now?
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
okay.
But that's just it. Back in 2020, like even in the area that I'm at in 2020 and 2021, it's all I fucking heard was supply
Yeah.
chain.
Oh, I bet.
It was so
Oh, I
bad,
bet.
so fucking bad. And I don't have anything to do with him. So that's
So I'm
Good.
telling you this with it's like, you know, you can have these good intentions and these good ideas, but then you got to figure out a way to either partner with a bigger entity or somehow bust through. So you can utilize your leverage of your, you know, social media, you know, fame and stuff like that, because, and that's in a sense before social media was a thing. Like that's when I wanted to start this, because actually I got the idea from some people that were like doing some good things and stuff, and they were videotaping it and talking about it. And I'm like, okay, so that's the wrong reason. Like, I don't want any admiration. I don't want any fame for doing,
Right.
because then it clouds your efforts.
Yeah.
If you're doing something and flying under the radar, it's one thing. But if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, to get fame and to get people to follow and stuff like that, that's where I draw the line.
so both on a small level and a large level. That's what I respect. Like it's just like if you, I'm just from like a personal aspect. If you see somebody, either a veteran or an older person eating by themselves, and you want to pay it forward, and you're like, hey, let's you know, I want to go ahead and take care of their meal. Just let them know. Don't let them know it's from me. You get up and leave. That's the like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
do some
If
of
somebody
that.
grabs you and is like, hey, did you just do that? You know, it's like, okay, yes, I did, but leave me alone, please.
Yeah.
But like, if you, there's a couple. I'm always about blessing people. You know, if your channel or whatnot legitimately is about it, but I also believe there's the side of me that's like, true generosity goes unseen. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it does.
And like my thing is, like when I was younger, like I always wanted to have the spotlight on me, right? Like I was in front of the camera.
You want to have the spotlight on you now.
Says the person is talking.
I mean, the three of us have a
I had to say
podcast.
something.
No, so I went from being in front of the camera to being like behind the camera, because I'm like, I don't want to be in the spotlight. In all actuality, I'd rather fly under the radar.
Yes, for stuff like that.
Yeah, because you
But
you
hold
get a
on real quick.
target
The
on your
three
back.
of us are in front of a camera and a microphone and think that people want to hear what we have to say. We got a little bit, tiny bit of ego, like just a
No, that's just us getting an outlet to
Who?
all of our fucking
Okay.
frustrations.
Who
It's the
has a
name.
little tiny ego?
We got a. Oh, okay. He's got a gigantic fucking ego. He needs to get the fuck over.
Yes, he does.
No, I don't. I
He
have
trips
a-
over it all the time.
But don't get it twisted. Like we don't like the generosity. But yeah, when we go off script and with our mouths and shit, we like to be in front of the fucking camera. You say what you want. We laugh. Some of the funniest times have been in front of this fucking cameras.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but to
and
me,
he
it's like
doesn't
it's not
shut
here.
up.
It to me, it's like I'm hanging out with my friends, and I'm like hanging out with you, like, and I'm like, yeah, I'll look and reference, like, just to kind of steer us back when we squirrel like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Under the question.
So
No, you
for
don't.
me-
You
for
squirrel
me,
more than we
If
do.
anybody in that audience laughed at anything that happened tonight and they had a bad fucking day, and somehow that's in front of the camera. That's
Right.
the kind of shit I want to bring.
And that's why I kind of want to be in front of the camera, because I actually want to, like, it feels like it's connected to helping people somehow, but I don't know if I'm fully there yet. But people seem to really get a lot out of it. Like my personality on Sailing Doodles and stuff,
Mhm.
I get a lot of positive feedback that people really enjoy it, or it's helping them, or
That's good.
people like will tell me like I'm going through chemo and just like you brighten my day. I love
awesome.
stuff like that. Like, so I would, and I agree with you, like having privacy is like very valuable, but for some reason, and I do like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like being in front of the camera. I always have since I was a kid. Like,
Yeah.
I like it, but it does feel like for some reason, like I can use that for good at the same time. So
Yep,
I want to,
definitely.
like, I want to be like the person that brightens people's day. Like, I don't really.
It's
mind
a
if they're
fine line
drawback.
when it comes to charitable stuff. Like it's a very fine line that you walk, because you know,
I was
'cause
just gonna
let's say
reference-
you-
I was just gonna reference Mr. Beast, because look at the stuff.
like
Love
he's done some
that.
crazy shit. But the thing is if you yourself were at a level where
But
you
dude,
could
there
throw
were
a
people
part like a charitable ball, right? And you invited Mr. Beast, his fame is going to help get pockets into your charitable. That's where
Yeah.
it's like the catch-22. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really want to be recognized for this, but at the same time, if I don't get recognized for this, I can't raise more money for this cause.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
It's such a fine line, dude.
So I'm going to give you an example. So y'all, some of y'all may know, like I was working with the prevention of human trafficking. So one of the,
I've done some stuff.
okay. So
in
one
that
of the, actually Patrick's friend or whatever,
Yeah.
sent me, and what kind of got me into it, like whenever I take on a project, like I research the fuck out of every aspect. And so his friend gave me the script for about human trafficking, stuff like that, and talking about like, and then I was like, okay, I think we should make 3 seasons out of it. It needs to be a TV series. It doesn't need to be a featured film. It needs to be split up. The reason why is because the first series was going to be like basically about like what human trafficking is. Second season was being like, okay, like what do they do with the bodies after they've human trafficked, and that's called organ, trafficking and
Yikes.
black market and all that sort of stuff. And then the third is the following the money, and so that was like the tying everything in. And so anyway, long story short, I was working at AT&T at the time, and one of the developers I was working with, who's local, he's like, hey, I need you to meet this lady named Tanya. She runs It's Gonna Be Okay. It's a human trafficking organization. She was actually human trafficked. So she's the CEO of this company. So I met with her, and I'm just like, how fate and everything just kind of aligns, right? Like I just so happened to be working on a project that I hired this guy to, and then I told him like my side project, and he just so happened to like, just all the pieces kind of just fell together. So anyway, long story short, Tanya was like, hey, I want you to be my exclusive media person, handle all of my video, all of photography, all that red carpet premiere. We had an event at the Omni, and it was like an amazing event. Anyway, long story short, I don't know if you know Jada Pinkett Smith is.
Yeah, of course.
No, I don't know who that is. Who is that?
I think the whole world knows.
I don't
after-
know who that
All of
That's
it
Will Smith's
now.
husband,
Yeah.
ex-husband, or they're
Isn't
working
she?
things out. Like, I
Hey,
don't know.
wait, isn't she in G.I. Jane too?
Stop. Will
I'm
Smith.
sorry.
Will Smith.
Oh,
come
shit.
Slap you, bro.
Damn, I just got slapped.
And I'll tell you the truth, man. Like Kid Rock or Chris Rock was not like, he's a little bit taller than you, but if Will Smith smacked you, dude, boy, we'd be.
So before all that
I wouldn't
happened,
move.
I had met her, and I went to her. So her and I think her daughter Willow started a charity that is supposed to like help with human trafficking or try to curtail it, whatever. But me, I'm like, unless you have a business plan, unless you have like a objective and goals and stuff like that, like, so she invited me to this event, and it was like I think it was like $10,000 a plate or whatever. So anyway, went to it, and it was just like, I'm literally sitting here going, this is horse shit. And she's like, she goes, this is why I wanted you here. She was like, I wanted you to see what like our competition is, and B, to like see what other people are doing, and it's not for the good. Like she literally had no game plan. She was literally raising all this money, but didn't have a allocation for it. Like it wasn't going to build anything or fund anything.
It was allocating to her failing career. Like,
And in all honesty, that's what I
I
kind
don't-
of gathered, and it really resonated with me, because I was like going, as much money and as much fame and as much everything else that she has, she's using this to just line her own pockets.
It's
that's
basically
so
she
gross.
couldn't
That's
tell
so
him
gross.
and the chick that he was working with where the money was being allocated and what kind of resources that it was being allocated to.
So when I take on a project, when I was meeting with her, I said, let me see your business plan. And so I saw her business plan. I knew exactly where all the funds were going. I knew how much was going to marketing. I knew how much was going to actually helping the victims, house the victims, and then also securing the land and keeping it guarded and gated and everything else, because you don't want any public access.
Making sure we're legally
She had-
protected.
None of that. And I was like going,
Holy shit!
where the fuck is her money going? Like, she doesn't even have a game plan. She's just literally just
No
blowing
resources
smoke.
provided. No. Hey, we're
So-
gonna do this.
my point being is, if you're going to do any type of philanthropic type of thing, have a business plan, run it just like you would run your own company, but run it as like, this is what I'm allocating, this fund's going
For
to this.
sure.
and that.
I mean, I've done it. I mean, when I worked with Andy, I oversaw our nonprofit foundation.
Oh,
like that
cool.
was my
Awesome.
job there.
Oh, that's badass.
So like I get how it works, and I mean I utilize like GuideStar, and there's another resource. It's not coming to mind right now, but there are two websites, like databases you can go to that'll tell you like how legit a nonprofit is based off like where the money is going.
Oh, that's good.
And that you can pull up their tax records and all sorts of stuff. Like I would definitely be so legit. Like
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people start businesses, or as I call them, hobbies. But when you don't have a business plan, you don't have a marketing plan, you don't have a strategy or anything like that, then like you're just destined to fail because you don't have a game plan. You're going into something, you have no foundation. Like when you build a house, you have to have a foundation. Otherwise, the fucking house is going to collapse.
Yeah.
And that's literally what I felt like when I watched Jade. I was just like,
that's horrible.
Fuck.
That's horrible. I worked on an anti-human trafficking film too.
Oh, really?
Which is crazy. As you were saying that, I'm like, wait, did he work on what I was working on? It took me a minute to like realize it was something different. But I produced a short film called Americana, and then we're trying to get funding for the feature film now. But we were working with Our Rescue.
Who's doing Americana?
Oh, it's a different. So Americana, there is.
Byron said they're probably funding that island.
There's a.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
Okay,
What's up,
so who's doing Americana?
Well, Americana, there is another Americana that's like a big feature film. I'm not a part of that.
So, oh, you're not?
I was a part of a small short film.
Okay, so who was part of the short film? Were they from Dallas? Were they from
I actually
Florida?
just realized I shouldn't talk too much about it because.
No, that's okay. All right. So
but some big celebrities were actually involved for sure, but I'll tell you not on the podcast.
I don't know why they're involved.
Off the record.
Involved in the project because they're already involved.
Yeah, they're involved. The short film
I mean,
is
do you
done.
understand what I'm saying? They're actually involved.
Yeah.
And they're involved. I was talking to her.
Okay.
I was talking to her.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to say it, so I was like, I killed.
No,
the
no, no, no,
Oh,
no.
yeah, I can
no,
say it when
no,
you
we
kill
can
the
say
mic.
no. We can talk about it off. We can talk about off
I
podcast.
can tell you if you want to mute like my mic. I can tell you
But-
why I'm not.
No,
Gonna
we can
say
still
it.
hear you.
Yeah, we'll talk offline.
We can talk
Okay.
offline.
Why is,
we
why
can
is
talk-
my fiance asking me if you've slapped me yet? Did you say you were going to slap me?
Yeah, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Where? Where's she say?
Is that happening here?
Oh, yeah,
like
there.
today?
Oh, Patrick, have you slapped my fiance yet? Not yet. I will though. You'll see a big ass handprint across his fucking face.
Yeah.
All right. So
Lindsay is Lindsay.
Yes.
yeah.
That's
Hi,
my
Lindsay.
fiance.
So, okay.
Congratulations.
So okay. Can you name the? Well, I don't want to say the production company.
I can't really name
No.
anything because
The short.
I don't even think I should have named it.
Okay,
the
okay,
first
okay,
time.
okay.
I can tell you who's not going
what
to be
about
in
it?
it. Fucking Patrick Big
Shut
Mouth,
up.
fucking Martin.
No,
Patrick,
I want-
spill the beans, Martin.
Yeah.
No, I want to know. No,
The cat comes out of the bag. It doesn't
Oh
go back
my
in,
God.
bitch.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I just want to know who. I just want to know is
wanna.
okay. What?
I wanna.
I wanna.
So we're gonna go through every week.
Come
Hold on.
We can hear.
You
We can
can,
hear.
damn it.
We can hear. Roadhouse. I don't think they can hear the sound effect. Can y'all hear the Roadhouse?
Yeah, can y'all hear that sound effect?
Don't want them to know that.
Did anybody
Wait,
hear
I
ski,
want
ski,
them to,
ski,
like,
ski?
Google it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I told him what I needed to get across. Now I think he'll understand.
Okay, I understand. All right, never mind. Let's move on.
He understands better.
Well,
than
shit, that was fast.
He understands better than the shit he wrote.
No. Because I know a lot of I know a lot of producers. I know a lot of directors. I know a lot of EP.
He's working with somebody's agent right now. And
Shut
he's
the
like,
fuck up!
won't let
Lindsay,
her. Won't let
before I
her.
come over there and slap you on the right side and left side.
Oh, you would like that.
You
I
fucking
knew it.
bitch.
You
Shut up.
fantasize about me.
Just shut. Oh my
He
god.
said right cheek, left cheek.
Okay, so
Jesus.
I just know a lot of producers, I know a lot of directors, I know a lot of agents. And there's one agent that I'm talking to trying to get one person on here. And I'm not saying the name. I can't. I'll say it
Yeah, I can't
off the
wait.
show.
Yeah.
I'll say it off the show.
Nice.
Because there might be Shut up, Andy. Andy, don't say a fucking word, man.
Do I need to mute his mic.
Yes,
I need to pull
please.
his levels.
Maybe.
Yeah, do that. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So anyway, because I'm trying to get one certain person to make at least a 1 or 2 minute appearance on our show, and that's it.
I wonder who it is. Can
Well,
I be here? I like already feel like it's probably pretty.
we
cool.
will. I will tell you.
They need to be on for more than 1 to 2 minutes because that's just not enough time.
Well, no,
Okay.
no, I don't think.
10 minutes?
I don't think that. I don't think.
For him, it is 2 minutes is plenty of fucking time. He's
all he
out.
needs is 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Nope.
Because I know how much.
What
I know
else
how
do I
much.
do with the other minute and a half?
Jesus Christ, dude. You know what? I'm gonna shove every one of these mics up your fucking ass if you don't shut
Do
up.
you hear about these
lot of
fantasies?
mics.
You hear these fantasies? He dreams about this shit. He's like, ooh,
What about that finger?
what can I shove up Andy's
I'll
ass?
shove that finger up your ass, you little
See, he
bitch.
doesn't stop.
Jesus
Dang.
Christ, man.
God,
Give me a break here. I'm trying to talk to Zakari here.
All right.
So, anyway, because I know how much it would cost, and these motherfuckers don't, how much it would cost to have him on at least for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I know how much it would cost to have that guy on for 15 minutes when the other guy is saying, hey, you know what? I think I might be interested. Let me watch a couple of shows. Shut up! And let me watch a couple of shows. Okay, fine. Watch a couple of shows. Watch a couple of shows. And if they keep it up, I'm going to run my own fucking podcast for that night and have him on there.
Hey,
But-
sounds fair to me.
I knew there was a catch. Anybody at
Yep.
that status has got money. Has got to cost money to get here.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Well,
I don't
well,
know who it is, but
no,
absolutely.
no.
Sounds
the
like
sun is saying the
I'm just going to say he hasn't done shit in the last 5 years.
Hold on.
the sun is saying, yeah, he's interested, and he wants to do it, but
So-
but his dad cost a lot of money to do it. Okay,
Well, his dad ain't in it.
I really want to
His
know
dad-
who it is. Oh,
I've asked if his dad
wait,
could
is he
come
really?
on.
Is this guy really old?
The dad
The-
is.
The
the
dad,
dad.
the dad is.
I think I might know who it is. I don't know how this is like coming to my mind right now, but
No, don't say the word.
Hold on,
You got ESPN.
Write it.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
wait, does the
Where's our
son
tabs?
does the son's name start with an S?
No.
Okay. it's
Oh
not,
yeah,
not
no.
who I'm
All
thinking
right,
of.
no, it doesn't.
All right.
Okay, it doesn't
All
start
right,
with
now I
an
want to
S.
know who you're thinking of since what's
I was thinking Scott Eastwood.
Nope.
No, no,
'Cause
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
okay, Clint Eastwood hasn't been.
Are you
anything
are you
in a long
kidding me?
time.
So-
Clint's too fucking busy. Clint ain't gonna come on.
Well,
the
y'all
F
said he
you.
hadn't been anything for 5 years. I'm like, he probably hasn't, and he has a son. I don't
No, no, no.
I don't know
no.
who else. Who else is famous, but like hasn't been working, has a son.
Christina Ritchie's agent got back to me about me having Christina on the show.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh my God! Shut
What?
the fuck up,
You guys
dude.
are doing
I'll
better
explain.
Than I, am with
I will explain Christina Ritchie in a minute. So Christina Ritchie's agent got back to me and she said,
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
"What are you talking
He's an
about?
anomaly. Why do you think I was like, I got to hire this guy to fucking work with my company?
Who?
Because he somehow has connections to people that I'm like, how does your little short shit, salty fucking ass have access to these people?
stuff. Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
So anyway, Christina Ritchie's agent has gotten back to me and said that Christina, of course, is busy because they're doing Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So even though that she was killed in the first Wednesday, was
what
she
the
killed in the first Wednesday?
Hold on. What the fuck are you talking about? Christina Ritchie's not playing. You talking about the Netflix series?
She
She
was
is.
the teacher in the first series. You fucking
Okay.
idiot!
Okay. All right.
Andy,
All right.
you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Man.
God.
I
God,
thought you
Where
were
have
talking
you
about.
been?
I thought you were talking
I
about
need
the
another
original, like,
beer,
okay,
man.
Like,
Hey, get me another little bat, bitch. Anyway, please.
Throw it at
I
us.
said
Hey.
please. So Christina,
if you were a sidekick, that'd be your name, Bat Bitch.
okay. So anyway,
Little hoe.
her agent got back to me because she's really busy with
Wednesday.
Wednesday, and she has another project coming up, and maybe see, I even said thank you.
Very kind of you.
Yeah, I know, because I hardly say it. But she said maybe maybe, she said, maybe in the future, but she will get Christina to watch some of the FU podcast stuff. And I said, just remember, we are unfiltered. We squirrel a lot. We do this, we do that, and everything. Anthony Michael Hall's agent got to me and said that Anthony Michael is interested, but he just doesn't know when. This has been a year. This has been a year. And the one that I'm talking to now, I want this guy, and I want his dad to make at least a 3 or 4 minute appearance. Shut up, Andy.
Wonder who it is.
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
I want this guy, and I want his dad.
No.
The
No,
undertones of your statements are terrible tonight, sir.
No,
You
that's
want to
just,
shove microphones up my ass? Now
okay.
you
Work
want
in the
guy.
film industry. Work in the film industry, and you'll fucking understand. But you don't understand because you don't work in the industry.
The film
all those
industry,
people
you're
are
okay,
gone
the
to
thing
jail
is-
because of
The
that.
thing, yeah, because the thing is this. The thing is this: is that if you
Now you know why I kept all the cameras and all the
Okay.
audio recording going.
okay, so it's like if
I know how this
if
industry works.
Amanda did a audition for one of my short films, and me and Devin sat down, not you because you have no fucking clue. If me and Devin sat down and we watched Amanda's auditions, what would I say, Devin? I want her.
That is the
And-
verbiage.
Or yeah, that's the verbiage. Or if another guy comes in and says, okay, well, I want this guy,
Are you sure you want me to? You just want to say I don't have a clue at all?
you don't.
Because I can pick apart your scripts.
Yeah, I know
Like,
you can pick
okay,
it.
I'm just
I know
saying,
you can
like,
pick apart.
I have
the
a
script.
clue.
So Andy is really good at writing. Actually, he's probably one of the best. Right, and me coming from a journalism background, this guy he writes some shit that literally brings tears to my eyes.
Wow.
Like he has a way to. It's the empath in him. He
Better
has
than
a
Ruby?
Now I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
I have to agree with that, even though it's fucking
to
Andy.
the Ruby
Wow.
joke, I literally have run several business emails through fucking Chat GPT, and literally they only change 3 to 4 different verbiages at it, as far as what I write. So yeah, I can shift gears very easily. Yeah.
right now, I use ChatGPT if I'm very angry to calm and take my words and frustrations
Oh, yeah.
and turn them into business structure. And I literally, so today, this is literally just happened today. So this company, we've used them in the past. We have a huge project going on. We have a trade show going on in Atlanta. And so I'm trying to get everything fucking prepared for this trade show. So I have this full booth, everything. I built the graphics and everything, and they're printing them. What happened?
You just can't read his handwriting, is what his fiance said.
She put me out there, homie.
She's like, it's lovely when
bad.
he's trying
Yeah.
to say it's so
It's-
nice, but he
it's-
can't read it.
It's
It's-
third grade level, for
Right.
It's ironic because I've worked with other people Nick. Remember my boy Nick? This guy was a great lyricist. He loved Eminem and stuff like that. Great lyricist. He couldn't even read his own fucking writing. And I told him, I go, dude, what good is writing it down if you can't even read your own fucking writing?
Yeah.
So it's funny that
I can
you
read
have
it.
that problem.
I can read
too.
it. It's
Oh, you
just
can read it?
yeah, I can read it.
Okay.
Hey, at least,
I
at
read my
least
own
I can
language.
read my own handwriting.
Apparently, fucking you
My
can't read your own
handwriting is-
fucking typing.
Well, I
Maybe
can
you
read
should
my
have
hand-
wrote that shit out.
Oh my god, dude, would you?
He's only
let-
good at drawing dick fingers.
Will you let me fucking finish, man?
Yes.
Hey, by the way, that
that's what he
reminds
asked
me.
this woman. Will you let me finish?
Oh, man. You just keep setting him up. That's
He
the
does.
thing.
He does.
He sets himself up. I told you I was going to be nice till he opened up talking about Andy can't keep his fucking mouth shut, this and that.
Andy's able to just keep his mind in the gutter perfectly,
Oh
and you're
my
giving
God.
him these layups.
Andy.
It's
Ammo,
like-
the ammo, right?
it's the
Come
combination.
on.
And that's the
Yeah.
beauty of this show because I'm it's just, it's
Yeah.
But yet I
no
love him.
script
I
can do.
love him. I love him, and he hates me. It's cool.
It makes sense. I could see it.
Maybe I'll say it at my funeral. I love you, Andy.
Aw.
But you know what? You can put,
Pre-recorded message.
no.
Kiss
Yeah,
my
I'll
ass,
put it-
fuckhead.
Yeah, I could put a pre-recorded message. I love you, Andy. But you know what? You just need to shut the fuck up. So
No, it'd be best. Literally, you're a that you're still a bitch. Like,
You're an
I'd be
asshole.
like, oh, he got the last word.
He got-
Oh, he did.
yes, I,
Fuck, motherfucker.
yes, I did. I
I'd
got the
visit your
last word.
grave every year just to be like, fuck you. I got the last word. What you gonna do now?
And then you'll see a little marker on my tombstone going like that. You little bitch.
He'll
And
come
you'll
to my
finally believe.
yeah. He'll come to my house and knock something over and shit, like the salt shaker.
I'm
That's how I know it's
I'm
him.
gonna haunt your ass.
Oh my
That's what
god.
I'm
Not
gonna
Be
do.
careful what you wish for, Andy.
Hey,
I'm gonna haunt your
No
ass.
What?
salt shaker will ever be safe.
if Patrick, you know what? I
That's
wish
true.
nothing but like old age on you. Like, but if you do go and you decide to haunt anybody, I beg of you to please come to my house and have my bucket list moment and knock over the salt shaker. That's what I like for
He's
real.
gonna literally grab that shit while you're sleeping.
Oh, hey. And I'll get out and I'll get
Or,
out.
yeah, or I can have Lindsay just do it. You know, and she
Fuck.
creeps back into bed and shit.
He has a letter written for her on like he sends it off 2 weeks after he dies. Like,
yeah.
do this to Andy. But no, like I would literally jump out of bed and get the EMF and the EVP and be like, Patrick, are you here? And you'd be like, shut the fuck up. And I'll be like,
No,
Yep.
I'm like, oh, he's here. He's
no, I'll
fucking
say,
here.
no, I'll say, shut the fuck up.
No, you wouldn't. You'd say it so sharply, just like you do in real life. It's, shut the fuck up. Shut up, Andy.
No,
Shut up.
You know, there is a letter that's supposed to be written.
Yeah, there you go again.
Read. Sorry. There is a letter that's supposed to be read at my funeral. So,
Sure.
I mean, I got to have someone, either you or Devin to do it. And when y'all look at it, you'll probably say, God, I don't want to do this.
God, if Lindsay's gonna read.
I know my strong points. I'm like,
Andy, why don't you read this?
The shit.
No,
that
man,
I'm not
I don't
gonna lie,
want to
like,
read this.
like, no, seriously, like, no bullshit. Like, Andy, like, he's really surprised the fuck out of me. Like,
Oh, yeah, he's good.
having been to a lot of his,
Family's funerals.
Oh,
yeah, I'm like
Sorry.
not
Yeah.
so good
Oh,
moments,
I'm
and like in
sorry.
hearing him step up and rising above and everything
Yeah.
else, and just fighting back the tears and everything. I'm like,
I'm very good at painting a picture.
But you know
he
what?
really is.
But
Like
you-
even my parents, like who didn't know, like
No.
yeah, like they
Yeah.
were like, damn. I'm like, I know.
But you know
Hey,
what?
he's good.
I have to commend him for doing what he's done with his dad's funeral and his mom's funeral. Because the thing is that I know exactly how he feels because I did the same thing. I gave the eulogy at both of my parents' funerals.
That's hard. Yeah.
It is very
Jesus
hard,
Christ.
very difficult.
Man, this show just
Difficult.
went dark.
But
It's
at this,
difficult.
to bring it back up to light, my girl's going ham on me right now. She said on Andy's tombstone it should read now he can't interrupt anyone ever again. R.I.P.
All right, Lindsay.
Hey, with the
Lindsay.
comment of the
Yeah.
night. Good job.
That is the comment of the
It's all right. I got my son to carry on my
job.
legacy,
Oh,
and he does. He's fucking just as bad as my bitch ass. So
no, I'll be standing outside your tombstone going like this.
I want the
What are you
word
gonna say to
humble.
that
I want
shit?
the word humble written on my statue.
No, I don't think so. Fuck that shit.
You're gonna have a statue?
No, but get it humble. I want humble written on my
A
statue.
statue
Like,
of
Oh, yes,
Andy.
I
Yeah,
love that.
no,
That's
that's-
I'll be throwing eggs at it.
that's all right. I'm gonna teabag your tombstone.
Teabag your tombstone.
TT.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be funny?
That
Wouldn't
should
that
be
be
the
funny? Even if
That's got a ring to it. That's
Gotta be
what
the
it's at.
episode
That's gonna be the new move on.
know.
It's gonna be the new move on Fortnite. It's
Hey,
called
you
the
know
Tombstone
what?
Teabag.
you know what, that would be kind of funny. That you know,
Patent pending. Don't
Timestamp
unauthorized use
Is Ashley
of-
watching? We need that on TikTok. Timestamp.
Tea time
Timestamp.
at the tombstone.
Tombstone Teabag.
that would be funny. That would be funny. If
And just FYI, Zachary Enterprises,
Zakari.
Zakari. I mean, sorry,
I
Zakari.
don't even
It's
know what.
Zakari.
God damn it! Now I'm pronouncing it right. What the?
It's
Have I drinking
Zakari.
that much now that I'm pronouncing it
Yes,
right?
you are.
So it just hit the 9 o'clock hour. This is where this usually
Oh,
happens.
shit.
Yeah, this is where the mayhem.
You're
Oh,
witnessing the
no.
break. You're witnessing.
Okay.
We've been doing this for 2
Okay,
hours.
so
It goes best-
The wave
best
has
part
now
is-
crested.
Best part is we have more listeners. How did we do more?
Because she
I
shared it on
bet.
YouTube,
I shared
bro.
it on YouTube. So, is there a way to see on YouTube how many people are
Uh,
watching?
Yeah.
Because that's
You can
probably
see-
where it's pretty crazy right
Okay.
now.
So I
They're
mean,
probably a
that
lot.
would be pretty, Andy. That would be pretty funny, you know. I mean, you know, we're fucking with each other while
400?
we're dead, you
No,
know,
four
each
on-
other's tombstones and
4 on
shit.
YouTube?
You know,
Or on YouTube.
That's it?
All the rest are on the
No
FU.
way.
Facebook
I would hope that
There
you
need to be-
after
there
death, I hope your
more.
ghost comes and fucks with my shit, dude. I think that'd be great. I would be on the podcast with Devin at fucking we'll be 70 or 60 something if he makes it 80. I don't know the math. Don't get me. Anyways, I'll be like, you know what that motherfucker did this week? He came and poured salt all over my motherfucking bed. Like
and then
it's real, folks.
and then you hear me in the whispering. You're fucking right. I did.
Anyways, Amanda, back to traveling.
Traveling,
shit.
what's that?
Sakari.
Oh my god. I'll know what to listen for. Never hear that. I'll be like, oh, it's
Instead of calling
Sakari.
you Amanda, I go Sakari.
Oh god.
Sakari.
So
I
those
almost
of you
hope
out
you
there tuning in for the final hour of the podcast, or well, we may not go an hour. We did promise
I
that,
don't think I
but
can do a
Nah,
full hour.
completely
Keep
understand.
yourself
That's just me talking shit.
I mean, I could. I just have somewhere to be. That's all.
Completely understood.
on
Absolutely.
her boat.
Eventually.
But
too.
But just those of you who are out there, if this is you just tuned in a little bit ago, say hi. Feel free to ask Amanda a question. She's a travel vlogger. Ask her where you can see her videos, YouTube, social media platform. Do you have a question about travel? This is what the show is supposed to be about, with shameless self-promotion. But you know how we handle things. Squirrel. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I got to come back to the microphone. We do get distracted. Patrick, you need to,
Yeah.
learn
there
how
you
to
go.
work your microphone, since you want to shove them all up my ass, anyways.
So speaking of fear,
That's so scary. Don't do that.
you mentioned a
Drowning.
fear
That's
of
not-
boardom
That's my fear.
Yeah.
and
Drowning.
feeling trapped. So how do you overcome and how do you handle those?
Now, define it first. What do you feel trapped in? Are
Uh,
we talking
The
relationships,
studio here.
life? Are we
Everything.
talking like
She
She's
says
closest to the door. She doesn't feel
Yeah,
trapped.
mainly like metaphorical, not physical. It's like a corporate job can be really like confining, or
God.
like certain relationship. I'm like over here like like fidgeting. Yeah, it's scary. Like
ooh, sweaty palms?
yeah, I feel like a prisoner. I just need to be like free. I'm a free spirit. I want to like be entrepreneurial. I want to have my own business. I want to be able to go where I want, when I want. I don't want to
What
feel
birth month?
restricted.
What birth month are you?
November. I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah. Oh,
It-
okay.
I don't know. I just don't.
Scorpio. What is that like? What sign is that?
Scorpio. She's
Well, no, I'm like-
Scorpion.
Like Sagittarius, which is what I am. Fire sign. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm a
Scorpio.
water sign.
Water. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna sting your bitch ass.
I know. It's like she's like, I'm gonna put out your fire, motherfucker.
She's gonna be like, "Hey, we're cool, but I gotta go.
I don't know. I mean, it's
I need to
balanced
travel.
out.
Like, I need to see things."
I can be a little passionate about things. I don't know if travel is a huge thing for
Because like
Scorpios.
I've traveled most of the world by the time I was 18. So like I have a lot of experience and stuff that like most like literally I joke when I'm like I could die tomorrow and I'm like I lived a fucking full life.
I
like
wanna
I've
do
owned
that.
companies. I've
Not die.
literally done everything
Yeah.
at a young age and I'm like I've done more at 40 than most people have done at 90.
I
and
am a
100.
little worried about doing
Hmm.
so much when I'm young that when I'm old, I'm like, what is there to do? Like, I did like, or not having things to look forward to. I think I'll always have stuff to look forward to, but I don't want to have like the prime of my life be a certain time. I don't want to be like, oh, those were the days, and now it's just.
That's what I say.
I don't want that.
You'll find it.
Oh,
You'll
shoot.
find
I don't want
Devin,
that to happen.
You will find you start
The 80s
watching-
were the days.
No, you'll find you start as you get older. You'll find you'll start watching some of your older things, and you'll be like, "Damn, like I missed those times. I missed
Yeah.
doing those." But it's good that you're cataloging and you're basically putting all of that.
You
stuff.
will actually have solidified memories because
For
like
sure.
that's out in the ether and on
Yep.
social media. And the thing is, it'll always be discoverable or shared on somebody's page. Whereas
here's
just
the-
basic photos, if my hard drive accidentally gets erased
Yeah.
somehow,
And here's the best part, and this is ultimately the reason why I like this podcast, like because after we're gone,
lives on.
any of our kids and kids' kids and everything else, they can learn and understand who we were, what we did, and what we contributed, and our life's experiences.
Or
And
play a clip
yeah.
of this at our funeral. Oh, just
Why
that
do
would
y'all
be great.
keep
I'd be like,
looking-
maybe not
Patrick,
that.
Like,
Why do y'all keep looking at me?
Are you guys sure you want your kids remembering you this way?
Absolutely.
No, you know what? Hold on. You know
My
what?
son is my mirror. Like, yes, absolutely.
You know what? You
You'd be
know
like,
what?
yeah, that's
My son and my daughter would enjoy seeing all of this bullshit
Aw.
at the funeral. They would. I know they would.
It's like
even my daughter.
It's hearing the happiness and feeling like
Yeah.
just the.
Like,
yeah, but
You never know what the
and
hell's
not
going to happen.
feeling-
You never know what's going to be said. You don't
Yeah.
know which two fuckers are going to fight about something.
I expect tears. I expect tears at my funeral, but if there isn't some fucking laughter, like for
Oh,
real, so
yeah.
I did something wrong.
You know
somewhere.
what?
Like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
won't shed a
play
fucking
some of that
tear at
stupid
yours,
shit that Andy
motherfucker.
said that one time. And
I
I'm like,
dated a guy once who his actual plans for like when he dies, he wants to be wheeled in on roller skates. Like he really wants it to be a party. He wants to be like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what he told me. He's like, when I die, I desperately want to be wheeled into a party on roller skates. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't know. That memory just came to
I
mind.
want the Marvel.
No,
movie
it's
intro.
funny because like the Greeks, they celebrate it as like a celebration of life,
Yeah, I love
and
that.
it's not just like a day event. Like it's literally like an entire week, and it's crazy because that community, they all come together. Since most of the Greek communities, like they own Greek restaurants and stuff like that, so they literally will like cook for like a month.
Oh, I wish. It
I
was
mean, it's
free.
like the most amazing food, and they bring all the Greek wine and chiparo and like all of this stuff, and it's just like, and it's an amazing like, and that's the thing about being cultured and being like traveling the world and stuff like that and experiencing different cultures, because you realize like if you step outside of your box,
Yeah.
there's so much more out there.
Totally.
There's so much you can learn that you will never learn in a textbook.
Yeah.
There are so many things you can see and experience. Like I went spearfishing in fucking Fiji with a native.
That sounds beautiful.
in
And I-
fucking Fiji,
and
not just
fucking
Fucking
Fiji. Fuck
The
the
double
Fiji
F.
water because it doesn't
Double F.
come from there. I looked, I walked around and said, "Where's my Fiji water, motherfuckers?" And there was no
Wow.
Fiji water.
Just like that, 'cause that was super loud.
It was sorry.
That was
I
really
I'm gonna
aggressive.
bring it back.
But you're right. That's a huge part of it. Is like experiencing different cultures and like learning about. There's so many people out there. There's a whole world out there, and then to stay just like in a small landlocked area for me, it's just like no way.
And so
I want to
that's
get
the
out
trapped. That's that trapped feeling, right? Because you're like, you
Yeah.
feel like I gotta branch out. I gotta
there.
get
I want
outside
to
of my.
see it all. I want to like immerse myself in.
But
Different
it's crazy because
cultures.
you've done a lot, but you still haven't experienced
So
a lot. Like you still haven't.
Right?
There's a lot.
Always so
there's
much
more to experience.
There's
Like,
always more.
have you been to Australia?
We planned. Well,
Bro,
we
don't
planned-
forget we
Yes
got-
or no?
we
No,
got
no.
we
All
got
right.
like 13.
So you've the entire that part of the ironic.
Australia though is like last on my list.
So here's the funny thing.
Don't forget we got 13 years on hers also. So
I'm-
you know what
I'm
I'm saying?
30. I just turned 30.
Yeah, so
Holy
we
shit!
got-
Really? I got 27 on you.
We got 13
Really?
years on.
Nice.
Like we got 13.
But hold on,
years.
but I've traveled the entire world by the time
that's the.
18.
That's
So,
how.
like,
okay, but that's what I'm
That's how
saying.
old my.
Pretty
That's how
good.
old Molly is. Or
I've
Molly's
been
gonna be
to
30.
A lot of places by 18. I'd been.
Fuck.
I don't know. I think before. Well, I don't know.
I would-
But you
Must
do
be
have
nice
to
to be
speak because
30.
like Asia is the only place that I have not been.
That's what I kept saying. Like Asia's like the continent I really wanted to hit.
I know,
and
me too. Like,
and
and I was
did
actually
it.
trying to jump from New Zealand, Fiji, Tahiti, New Zealand, Australia to
Wow.
Asia and go along that. But
Lindsay
What
wants
brought
to do
you?
European stuff, but she wants to do that. She loves Asian food,
Oh,
so
I-
she wants. I guarantee you, if I
You know where I want to go? I want to go to Switzerland. Really?
Me too. Let's go.
Switzerland,
where
Switzerland and Ireland.
Yeah.
I
let's do
want to
that.
go there so fucking bad because the Martin coat of arms is in Ireland, and I want that.
well,
shit.
he also fits in with a leprechaun. So.
Oh my god. He's like.
I was
Same
being
height, weight,
I was
shape.
being serious, and this motherfucker makes a joke. Okay. Anyway.
He's gonna get him. He's gonna get
Okay,
a box
so-
of Lucky Charms signed
Okay.
by a leprechaun.
as long as you're drinking a pint
So-
of Guinness, you're right.
Fair.
I'll have some Labatt on me. Anyway,
Oh,
Not in
you'll be
Ireland, you
Kicked out of the goddamn country.
Bullshit. So anyway,
They'll kick you in your wee balls.
God, man, you're so dumb. You're a
Go
fuck-
on, Patrick.
You're
What
a
were you
fucking
saying?
idiot. You just will not fucking let up. You were such an asshole. Shut the fuck
Pretty sure
up.
I was drawn into this conflict this evening.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Okay, what were you saying though about Ireland?
I don't know. I forgot.
Welcome,
No,
Patrick.
No, the Martin coat of arms is in Ireland.
Yes.
Okay, that's my last name, Martin.
Okay.
Close.
Okay. So that's the draw.
What? What?
It's
I-
not. It's
I
not
know where you're
salty
going with this. Fuck
McBride
you.
hype.
Fuck you. I know where that's going. Fuck you.
Oh, go ahead.
And I would love to be knighted in Ireland.
Okay, I get it.
And you can call me Sir Patrick. And if you call me Patrick,
Dang.
There's that ego.
Off with your
There's
head.
that ego.
that motherfuckers. Anyway, back to my funeral.
I'm dating
Hey.
someone who is like a descendant of a lord. So I don't
Oh,
know
no
if that
shit.
makes me a lady. Stretch. It's a stretch.
Yeah. So I mean,
Well, it's not a
that's
lady
where
of
mo-
the night.
that's where
No,
mo-
not a lady of the night.
Is he a knight? Oh
Wait.
shit! You're a
So that
lady
goes
of the
back to-
night.
No.
So that
Fuck
goes
off,
back
Devin.
to the women seducting.
You want to hear?
Men on
You
the
want to
boat.
hear a crazy fucking fact?
No, I don't. So anyway, back to my funeral.
Wait,
Oh
back
my
to
god!
the
Why are we
funeral.
going? Why are we going?
Let's
Because
circle. He's
I
like, let's
want
circle
to-
back to my death.
Like we're talking about knighting in medieval times, right? Like if you noticed, like nowadays, like there is no one that's like you don't hear it. Like you don't hear a common name like Lance, but back in the medieval times, people were named Lance a lot.
Yeah, I haven't heard. wait, what? Did that go over
Another
my head?
dad joke. Yes.
Amanda
Lancelot. Okay, it went over my head immediately.
I
It took a
almost
while.
called her a Mancelite.
You like mans a lot, but it's
Shut up, bitch.
Awesome.
Anyway, no, I mean that's where most of my family is. I mean that's where the Martin family is from Galway, Ireland. They were part of the 13 tribes of Galway
Okay.
in Ireland.
So that you have a rich
And that-
family
'cause we all
history.
Yes,
this,
yeah.
right?
Shut up, Andy.
okay.
And so he actually said okay. So anyway, that's where most of my family is from Galway. But we did our family history of the Martins, and we got all the way back to 1066, which was the
Wow.
Battle of Hastings, and Battle of Hastings.
1066 is a long time ago.
No shit. Battle
It
of
was
Ha-
like-
This is like
Listen.
It was 10 then.
he was like his teenage years, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
I think it was like 10 or 15 around those times.
yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe he was learning. Was he learning to walk then? I don't know.
yeah. I was learning. Yeah, I was learning.
And
So-
he might have been in his teens. He
I'm
might have been
trying
a
to-
preteen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you
Early
something that's,
20s.
that's pretty cool about the Martin.
It was when he only had one layer of glasses instead of 7.
I had no layer of glasses. I had
Did you drive the ship?
I
brown?
had
Did you
no
drive the
layer
ship
of glasses.
brown.
I had no layer of glasses. So
no
anyway,
glasses at this time.
no glasses at this time.
Must have been a long time ago.
It was fucking what is this? 2000? Yeah,
Yeah,
2000
it's
years ago.
2000.
10? Wait.
1810.
So
You had to
anyway,
load your rifles
What
like this.
year
Like
is
you had to put the.
Did you?
yeah, he likes doing that. See that? He likes to fucking just,
Wow, yeah.
Anyway,
You look
so-
like you've done that a few times.
Fuck you, dude. Shut up.
I know you want to, but
No.
calm down.
Yeah,
Not
Lindsay.
not in front of the
Anyway.
Stop it.
Lindsay.
So
She's back there. But
yeah, I know that. So
He's
anyway,
here.
Yes, she's.
yeah. So
And
anyway,
you know
it goes back to Battle of Hastings in 1066. William the Conqueror. He was the Duke of Normandy. So that William the Conqueror that goes back.
Where's the one?
He's a distant grandpa.
Hey, where's that sound effect?
Really?
Like,
That wow. Wait, William the Conqueror is a distant relative of his.
Yes, William the Conqueror on the Martin side
Uh-huh.
is distant to me.
Yeah, you have no.
That's his relative.
that
That's pretty cool.
You have no red. I got more red in my beard.
And I know what happened. I know what happened to Sergio Oliver in Galway, Ireland, too.
I don't know who Sergio Oliver is, but I'm sure
Sergio Oliver.
Hey, I'm with you. I knew who William the Conqueror is, but he's going down this
I'm
road.
like, who's Sergio?
Did he hide in a pirate cave or something?
No. Shut up. No.
Wait, you need to clip the "I love you, Andy."
Yes, I love you, Andy.
I think he said that. He was talking about his funeral. He goes, "I love you." You know.
Ashley, are you listening?
Okay, I'm done.
Please.
I'm done.
No.
I was just trying to explain my.
I actually heard everything you said, and
Yeah.
I retained it. And William the Conqueror, is your
Marie
relative.
Underwood is
That's
really
the-
interested, by the way.
All right,
Like,
Amanda.
no way.
Yeah.
Amanda, fuck all
Mary-
this bullshit.
Mary Underwood.
Dude,
Yeah.
fuck cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. There you go.
The real question is, and what like
Oh, yeah,
I
my
honed
grandmother was a
into
Bush, too. by
on
the way.
your profile
Yeah.
is about conspiracy theories and aliens.
Oh shoot. So
Yes.
Oh, we going to
Come
go
on,
down?
girl. Let's
Oh,
talk.
okay,
Yeah,
so-
let's
I'm
get
not.
it.
Was the World Trade Center
That has nothing to do with fucking aliens, dumbass.
conspiracy? Y'all like to fucking
I'm
talk
not-
about it?
Hey, get the,
Hold
get
on,
the
on.
debris off your shirt. Get the debris
I'm
off
not
your shirt.
as well versed in conspiracy theories as it might seem, but I did watch the entire UFO hearing.
Oh yeah, what'd you take away? What'd you take away? I want to hear. I want to hear your perspective.
I mean, of course. I definitely think there are UFOs, and I think it's not unreasonable to believe aliens exist, but I've not done a deep dive. You guys may have. It might be actually fact, but I haven't really gone that
Turn the music
far.
down a little bit.
Oh, it's
Oh, that's true.
hold on.
Music's a
It's
little
actually the it's the computer.
loud.
Sorry.
How long
So-
has it been like that?
No,
He just turned it up for the sound effects.
yeah,
Oh,
for
okay,
sound
okay.
effects.
I think I gotta agree, kind of like when they came out and said that shit. At this point, it was like, well, no shit. Like,
There's
it's
also
a-
distraction. At the
yeah,
time.
that was it was a big distraction. But the whole world was like, yeah, we're not surprised because
Like we all knew.
We
we
know.
knew about Area
how
51. We
many
knew about,
fucking
like,
Right.
shows? How many shows do they have to do on Discovery Channel and Travel Channel and Netflix and fucking Prime for somebody not to see? Like, you know what?
So
Yeah,
what
this
I
is
will
probably
say,
going on.
which was fucking brilliant, absolutely fucking brilliant, and like y'all listening, like go research this. So you remember when the Roswell crash happened and like it hit the papers and stuff? There was a
No,
Ros-
I do not
In the
remember.
50s.
I was not
Remember,
alive.
but I know.
No, I know we weren't alive.
He might remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, he was probably 40 at the time.
I don't know. In 1066, he had
11.
And
If
Thank
my
you for
math
keeping
is
track of
correct,
the timeline.
He was like 800 years
Zakari.
old.
Don't
Yes.
jump on their bandwagon. That'd be a bad thing.
It's numbers.
what kind of
She's
music?
keeping
hold on.
track of the numbers
Hold
of
on.
the timeline.
What kind of music do you like?
I'm eclectic. I have
Okay,
eclectic
so
music
so
taste.
hey, you know what? Jump on.
I
our
like
band.
1060.
We're playing against this.
I like
Dun,
1066
suck my
numbers.
dick.
I like 1066 music.
Yeah, 1066.
There was none.
That was like, I'm sure there was music.
That was
I don't know what it was
the
like.
century that music died. So anyway,
Patrick's
Hey,
first
that's when
song.
Buddy Holly died, man. What you talking about?
All right. Anyway.
so I forget the name of the person that actually like announced it like first, but what was brilliant that he did when they said it was like a weather balloon, blah blah blah. He stuck in his shirt pocket the actual what was really going on. He was,
I saw that.
Yeah, he was smart enough to bend down when they would photograph like this balloon wreckage or whatever, because we knew like that wasn't actually what wrecked. Because any dipshit would know, like, yeah, that's a fucking weather balloon, or that's man-made. What really crashed obviously was not man-made. Blah blah. Anyway, long story short, what was brilliant about it is he had in his pocket this letter that had written what really crashed and everything else, and like basically the orders. And so he knew, like, when technology advanced, that we'd be able to isolate that, enhance the image and pixel density and all that sort of stuff, and actually be able to read
Pixel density.
It
No,
is anecdotal.
I don't know why, but that sounds funny. Pixel.
It's a thing. AI does it all the time. I can give it a shit image, and it will high res.
What's your pixel business?
It's still anecdotal, so it's still just someone telling a story secondhand, right? We didn't.
Oh, he never
see
said
it,
it. He never said told the story.
but he wrote it.
No, it was written in his pocket. He was smart enough to take those orders
Yeah.
and put it and know that like eventually, one day down the line, somebody's going to be able to transfer and read what is
Yeah.
written there.
Yeah, it's still like, and I buy this stuff. I think a lot of people have the same stories. It's like, how are all these people having the same stories, or very similar stories?
Mhm.
But it's anecdotal, right? We haven't seen it. We didn't see it. Like,
Well, yeah, we weren't around
thing.
obviously in the 50s or whatever when this shit
but a
happened.
lot of people did see
Patrick,
this. in
But here's the
50s.
thing. So there's a couple things that got me interested in it. So one was my parents, where we lived in Hearst. My parents step parties every now and again or whatever. And one time, like, we had this like picnic bench or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden there was like 3 or 4 people like standing on top of the picnic bench and like looking up at the sky.
Okay.
And me as a little kid, I think I was like 7 at the time. I was like, "What are y'all looking at?" And they all start pointing, and I'm like, going, "What the fuck is that?"
I was 20 at that time.
And so, like, my
And
parents,
he was 7.
they called the weather. They called the news stations.
Shit.
Nothing. They called the Carswell, and they reported nothing. Then they called somebody else. I can't remember who it was, but they called like 3 or 4 different people, like trying to figure out like what the hell like was what we saw. So that kind of like sparked my interest at a young age. And then the second thing happened when we traveled to Jamaica. I think it was trip number 2 that we went to Jamaica.
No, it's 3.
Well, no, like we ran. No, it's ironic because we ran into the same couple on my 4th and my 5th.
Oh my God! The aliens brought us back together.
No, so we ran into the same couple on our second trip, and then on our
It was
4th
the 3rd.
and our 5th trip, we ran into the same fucking couple. Like, it was ironic.
No,
And
it's
and the
7.
other irony thing was
He's an alien.
Oh, maybe.
'Cause
the
he
other
likes
thing I ran
AI.
into was another person named Devin, which was like at that time was like
It's a
Devin
lot of
G.
strange.
His alien
coincidences.
doppelganger.
so.
Devin G.
You entered another dimension, Bruce.
So the other
The
couple,
Gaylord
See
dimension.
where I'm going?
Yeah.
the other couple that we met on the second occasion and the 4th and
Whoa,
fifth
whoa!
one.
What y'all did, we don't need to hear about. Okay, the second.
Yeah.
half,
We don't need to hear about the Gavin dimension.
They worked at
Gaylord.
Carswell.
Mhm.
Did they?
So we talked about what we had seen, what I had seen, what my parents had seen, everybody had
Oh
seen.
my!
Where did you say?
God.
Wait, what city?
Forward?
You said
Carswell.
Carswell.
Yeah,
It's
Carswell.
over in
So
Fort
all their
Worth.
vehicles are doing good.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's
Now
You
you
would
know.
throw a dad joke.
Come on,
in.
here, folks. Thank you.
Lindsay, I'm so sorry you have to live with this
Now,
constant.
now you know how I feel. Shit.
Oh my
Like,
god.
they're talking about our funeral. If she's ever reads something at my funeral, she's gonna face palm the whole time and be like, "I don't know how I can read this."
Yeah. Yeah. Uh huh.
So anyway, so we ended up talking. Obviously, there's alcohol involved, and so they start talking about the
On your
recovery.
3rd, 4th.
They talk about the
Seven.
bodies that were sent
8th
from
trip to
Roswell
Jamaica.
Oh, really?
to Carswell Air Force.
Yeah.
Vehicles doing good.
And so, like me at a young age, I'm like going
These are some good cars.
sonar.
Yeah.
And so when I was in college, I had
He
a
was
project
drunk at 8.
for new media and stuff like that. Like,
he was
hey,
a career college student, but
no, actually, I graduated early. Thank you, fuckface. I graduated
Wow,
2 years.
I
Most people took
graduated
4.
Van Wilder.
2 years, not 4.
While
Thank you.
partying still.
Drive-
Humble
Yes,
brag.
I
It
did.
took me like.
Did he have his
10
own golf
years.
cart?
It took me about 11 years to graduate college,
Holy
and I
Christ,
actually
chicks.
technically haven't graduated, but
Oh
it's
shit.
neither here nor there. I'm only missing my internship. That's it. I didn't technically get my
Fair.
internship
I
credit.
know.
I walked the stage.
Tomatoes.
That's all
You
right.
did better than me. I said,
Thing,
fuck
yeah.
that. I ain't going to stick around this misery fucking place. Walk the stage. I'm out.
I walked.
So
So
So anyway, long story short, so one of the
actually, you're making it long.
no, I'm letting
No.
him finish it. Shut up.
Go ahead.
So
I'm
one of the
listening.
projects I
God
had
damn it.
was to my team. We all had to present 3 separate things, right? But then like make it interesting, blah blah blah. So I chose UFOs, and somebody chose paranormal, and then somebody else chose I can't remember what it was, but it was like 3 different things. And that third person that was supposed to present whatever, they fucking failed, and like that's why I can't remember what the fuck they were supposed to present. Anyway, long story short, so we had to present
Which means it's going to take another 15 minutes.
we had to present what was local and then what was national, international, and all that sort of stuff. So like I started pulling all this footage. And so what people don't realize is when I was in college, I used to download other computers. So I built this network and this hub where I would download multiple computers all around.
Yeah, the old Amigas. Remember the old Amigas that came
No,
out? For,
I built
or the Commodore 64s.
I have no idea what you're talking
I built
Okay.
I built
I hate that I know, but that's okay.
so I built my own computer. Like long story short, I
From the Amigas.
built
about. May have
a
seen one, not sure.
I built a local
Couldn't
area
say.
network, and I made $800 a day burning CDs.
$800 a day burning CDs.
Yeah, I didn't
When
burn
was
them.
this?
This was in college.
In college.
$8
When was college? Like what year?
$8 a CD.
In the 90s sometime, I
You
think.
got to understand, like back then is
$800.
so you got back then.
Hey, yeah, I guess
That's-
law of precedent, like the time, like yeah, they
That's
now.
right at the beginning of like what Napster was. I don't know if, but they
Yep.
got it was
I
back,
remember
back when
Napster.
pirating
It was-
music was a
it was-
big fucking
it was-
lawsuit deal.
It was
What?
It
What was the
yeah.
guy that owned Napster? Sean Parker. Was it Sean Parker? I think it was because he was part of Facebook in the beginning when
so. I didn't
Zuckerberg came
do.
out.
I didn't do. Napster was around, and
Yeah.
LimeWire and all that shit was around. But
Wow.
so those things, those peer to peer, you would download files, right?
Right.
I would download entire computers.
That's wild.
Yeah, so like literally, I'd connect to a computer and I would download the entire computer.
That
and,
sounds so illegal.
It was illegal.
okay, so
Uh,
at one
It
time,
was
No.
illegal. Let me
so
tell
get
you.
this: I was a freshman year, and I was probably the most influential and most important person on campus.
Infamous.
Yeah, like
yeah,
literally
infamous,
people.
not influential.
Yeah, he was
infamous.
like a Van Wilder.
He was the
and,
CD cartel. He was the CD
For
cartel.
what reason did I want to compare you to Snidely Whiplash? Have you ever seen Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Yeah,
Jesus,
I don't
have-
know what.
Ah!
For some reason,
Oh my God, you damn! That's old school. That's as old school as him.
I'm not sure why Snidely
Holy
Whiplash
shit.
popped into my
Fuck
head
you,
as the
dude.
villain.
God
That is-
damn!
For some reason,
no.
I'm like imagining.
Hey, respect for that reference. Like, holy shit, I'm like Danger Mouse and Bullwink, like Rocky Bull. I'm from
I
that era.
love
Like,
Rocky
What about
Bullwinkle.
Muttley?
Fucking
Remember Muttley?
shit.
Muttley,
God,
no.
him and his
You
mother.
remember?
He laughs like the motherfucker.
he does.
He's like,
I know, like the Jetsons and Rocky and Bullwinkle. I watched. Green
So you don't watch
Acres, Mr.
Muttley?
Ed. No, I didn't watch Muttley, but I watched a lot of like other.
Mr.
quote,
Ed.
unquote,
Like,
old
even
school.
that I respect. Like, the
I
fact.
watched.
I hated
I
that
watched
shit.
The Monkeys. I watched the Beverly Hillbillies. Like,
Wow.
Did you watch Beaver?
no, I really didn't Leave It to Beaver. I didn't.
You
I
didn't
agree
watch
with
Leave
that.
It to Beaver?
Not really.
She
I
left
watched
it to the Beaver.
some. I watched.
Have you? Have you heard about?
Green
Speaking of,
Acres.
I got that one.
have you heard about? Like, no.
Ward your little heart on the beaver.
Did you hear about the new spin? They're doing a spin-off. No bullshit.
I believe it's
But
a
they're
beaver.
yeah, but they're doing it from like, and I kid you not, it's like
No.
it's a gay twist, but it's called Leave It. It's
Aw.
Beaver.
Of course.
Oh my god.
That was dumb.
Womp
Shut
That
the
was a
fuck up, man.
dad joke.
Go home, man.
That was a
Fuck.
very inappropriate
Yeah,
joke.
yeah, that was inappropriate.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, Leave It. Is yes.
Took her a little while, but she
Joke
got it.
landed. Fuck yeah. No, but anyways.
Y'all, I'm gonna have to go soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not
we don't
until
have
we
to
cut it.
end it, but
So before we go,
eventually.
let's go ahead and let's be for those who tuned in late. Let's go ahead and plug you one more time as far as
Aw.
your where they can find you, how they can find you, and kind of what you do. Just a quick overlay.
Okay, so I live on an alien spaceship, as we discussed. No, I'm just kidding.
I knew it.
I fucking knew it.
No,
That's
okay,
why
so
we got it.
I
Makes
am
so much sense.
Amanda Zakri, Zakri.
Zakari.
No, she's not Zakari yet.
Zakari.
Let her finish.
Or
y'all.
as Patrick would say, Zakari. And Okay, sorry. I just started thinking of Zatari.
The last
It's not an
Starfighter.
Atari.
The last
Okay.
Starfighter. Where we?
Yeah. So okay, Amanda Zakri. That is me.
Zakari.
She is me. And I have a YouTube channel. It's Amanda Zakri, and I'm an adventure vlogger. I'm also on Sailing Doodles. I live on a boat.
Zakari.
And that is why I'm here, because I travel the world, and I guess that's interesting to people. The end.
So, if you're
That sounds like
watching,
the gentleman's
if you're
club.
watching,
Zakari.
look
All right, so what's your bucket list?
hold on. If you're watching,
Zakari.
go to her channel on YouTube. Again, Amanda Zakri.
Zakari.
Smash that subscribe button, hit that like. Also, while you're at it, feel free to go over to the frustration page and add a subscription and like to that too as well. But the thing is this tonight's about her and then her platform. So awesome. Thank you for
Excuse
being
me.
here. We do appreciate it. Now, what
It's about all of us, guys. This is a team effort.
Yes.
we just like to highlight the guests. That's all.
Oh, right.
Zakari.
Like we've had a guest on here
Hey, I
that,
could-
that worked at Verizon, and we like let him go. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like it.
And at that time, I worked for AT&T, so like we
Oh,
literally like
wow.
were competitors.
Hey, you know what?
That's
I could be the intro. Zakari picture.
No, you couldn't. Thanks. But anyways,
Zakari.
Thanks, drive-through.
We'll be in touch.
Zakari.
Her agents will talk to your
Yeah.
agents.
My people will talk to your people.
There you
No, we both taught.
So, any
Yeah,
exciting
I don't wanna
projects
talk to
or
your
adventures you got on the
yeah, anything you want
horizon?
to
Yes.
prelude to them.
Well, on
Or
Friday,
prelude.
I'm gonna get in an
Yeah, that's how you say
RV,
it.
and we're gonna head east, and we're actually gonna go to Thailand this next month because
Go-
Wait,
Yeah,
in an
again?
RV?
no,
You're going
No,
again?
no,
How the fuck does this thing float?
You're going
No.
to Thailand again?
no, yes,
You didn't get
yes.
enough ping
No,
pong
and
balls?
yes.
Where the fuck is?
Hey,
Hold on.
isn't there a bridge from Alaska to Russia?
No, there's
Or is that what
No.
just Sarah Palin
That's-
It's
said?
over River
That's the
Kwai.
bridge to your face. So you're going back to Thailand. You didn't get enough of ping
You're the
pong
only
balls
one that
coming
got
out
that.
of
Yeah.
Wuhan's that you're going back. Like,
'Cause
you're
he's
just
a
like, I
dumbass.
gotta see it again because I don't remember.
Andy, can one ever get enough ping pong?
Yes.
ping pong
Yes,
balls
they
going
can.
on hoo-ha's.
Yes.
So,
And
no.
magic shows.
So the boat is gonna splash in March. So the new boat will be done in March.
It's gonna splash in Bangkok apparently.
It's
like
gonna
you're going
splash
to
in
or
Pattaya.
Pattaya.
That's actually where the boat's being built in Pattaya,
Oh,
which
shit.
is why we ended
I
up
did
there.
not-
But I
enjoy
thought you
it.
said the only thing going on was red light districts.
I lied.
So, hold on. So it's literal boats and hoes. It's just like fuck. Man, talk about full circle.
Yes.
Boats
do you
and
have,
hoes.
do you have that song, Boats and Hoes?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Dude, like it's crazy how everything is a coincidence on this show.
So we
Shit.
are. gonna
Everything
go
comes in
back,
full
though.
circle, Bangkok.
That's probably the most exciting thing coming up. Is that so? Or I don't know. This is just my itinerary.
Wait. The ping pong balls coming out of the hoo
No,
ha.
I'm
That's the
not-
most exciting coming
I
out.
will
Hoo-ha
not
or the
be
magic
returning to a ping pong show. There are no more ping pong shows for me. All I'm gonna do is probably go like
The
find a
hoo-ha.
spa in Pattaya.
What's a hoo-ha?
Okay. Wait. It's the spa on a decent level.
What's a hoo? What's a
yes.
hoo-ha?
Oh my
Like
God.
shit.
Andy, take decent level, kick it up 5 to 10 notches. Like Thailand has the best service, and like everything is just
Okay.
incredible
I
there.
bet it does.
But
Like-
like there's none of that ping pong ball stuff going on at those places, right?
No.
Okay.
why do you keep talking about ping pong?
Incredible.
Because that seems
Thailand's
like-
incredible.
what's a-
Between
what's a
sheehies and
hoo-ha?
ping pong balls coming out of hoo-has, Thailand seems to be leading the fucking
What's a
world race.
hoo-ha?
apparently.
So what's a hoo-ha? I don't even know what a hoo-ha is. What
when
is
a man loves a woman and they want to
Oh, I wish you had that queued up. Man loves a woman.
sometimes a man sticks his wee inside the hoo-ha.
it?
And then they make a baby.
Oh, the coochie. Okay,
He called it the coochie earlier.
coochie. That's
And
it.
then they have to be married. And then after they get married, sometimes they wait a little time and then they make a baby that way. I didn't want to have to tell you, but
So how do you make a baby?
I hope the audience heard that. I really hope the audience heard that. I hope they could hear it.
How do you make a baby? Don't explain. I don't
Please
care.
tell me y'all heard the Trump sound effects saying fake news. That was too well timed.
That was
Oh,
very
thank
well
goodness.
timed.
Oh my
Fuck,
God.
that was great.
I feel like we should be cut off. Do you guys
Yeah.
normally continue at this rate? At this point, like, is
Oh, this is when the show gets real good.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Zakari, you know what?
yeah. What?
We've gone.
This is the
I mean,
first
how
time
long?
we renamed a guest.
5.5 hours. We've gone 5.5 hours.
4 hours and
Six-
45 minutes.
Six-
Yeah.
We almost set a world record.
So I would go. I would.
No.
Wait,
I don't want any
I
part
would
of that
stay,
anymore.
No,
but I have another commitment. Unfortunately, I would have gotten a sitter. I don't have a child, but I'm taking care of someone this evening. And
Okay,
I have
no,
to go.
it's- okay.
Devin, look at me
Whoa!
like, wait, what?
Is
No.
there ping pong balls involved?
It's not. No, it's not salacious.
I'm
This
not
is-
going to say a C word.
It's
Hold on. Hold on.
It's not
Whoa.
provocative. This is not salacious. I'm genuinely taking care of someone this evening who cannot take care of themselves. So I have to go to help.
Oh, shit.
But if I
Friday.
had known it would be a late night,
that
I
what
would
you're
have
looking at?
gotten a sitter.
Okay, so
Chris Friday?
2 comments for Patrick, just for a learning lesson. Lindsay said, you and Misty make a baby by sprinkling your salt in her hoo-ha, since you don't know what a hoo-ha is. Chris
I
Fredia.
can't wait to actually meet Lindsay. I keep like looking over, but
Oh!
I can't
Chris
wait.
Fredia said, sorry I missed this episode. Amanda seems really interesting.
No, it's Friday.
Just tuned in.
Chris Friday.
Okay, Friday.
it's
Excuse me.
Friday.
Excuse me for fucking that up. I guess hi and goodbye, everybody. Haha. I will check out Amanda's YouTube channel.
Aw,
Awesome. Appreciate that. I'm sure she does
Thank
too.
you.
Okie. I'm really digging Amanda. She's fun, super cool. Hey, don't forget to, we're super cool too. Go, make sure you're liking our
Hey,
channel.
Chris.
Yeah.
Friday was the one that gave us the FU podcast. He was-
Oh, okay.
Chris.
You know what? Big ups. Never mind.
Yeah,
My
When are
bad.
you going to
bad.
come on, Chris? Chris needs to
Fredia.
come
I
on.
want to get Chris Friday.
Short-term
Yeah.
memory,
Just
bro.
Friday.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're not going to rename him.
We don't want to we don't want to call anyone by their correct name because we have not. That's not been what.
Yeah, that's not the
this
theme of the
is
show this
about.
season.
No.
Yeah,
That
that
is
I
fucking
cha-
fair.
I changed her name, Amanda Saturday. So,
The fuck? I thought it was
Sounds like a
Zakari.
porn
We went from
star.
Zakari to
All
right.
Saturday.
Saturday. It's
Wow.
getting late.
Apparently we've
Yeah.
reached that point.
All right.
Because we
Amanda
have
Saturday.
Friday comment doesn't mean we have Saturday.
Out. All right, we're done.
Andy's boring. You
Amanda
just call him Andy
Thursday.
Wednesday. Because Wednesdays are boring.
No, the fuck it isn't. Have you watched that show?
Shut the fuck up.
Apparently I haven't because I forgot
I've seen
Christina
like
Ricci
2
was in it.
episodes.
Yeah, whatever.
I should watch that.
Pretty good show.
I'm only watching Severance right now. It's like my only show at the moment.
I need severance. I need to retire and get some. Anyways, with that, are we signing out or we keep going? What are we doing? What the fuck?
I mean, do y'all usually go like 4 hours for real? Wait,
We
I
have.
just
No, we
learned.
haven't in a long time.
Yes.
We have not done
We
4
haven't done
hours
it in
a very
about a
long
couple
time.
of years. Because we're coming up on our 3rd year here.
There used to be
So
no
2 hours is normal.
Yeah, 2 hours
Okay,
is
cool.
the standard. There used to be at a point in time where we'd almost start at 6 and we go almost all fucking night.
Did I tell you
Yeah.
guys yet though?
What?
My
No,
day,
you didn't,
My day is consisted
Zakari.
of? I just made it through an entire day after. So I moved this morning, 4 hours of moving, and then I had a flying lesson on camera, and now I'm here.
Hold-
I
hold
forgot
on.
to tell you guys that
What
was my
the
day.
Fuck.
Hold on, you moved fucking where? What are you talking
So
about? What?
my stuff was
Who are you? Where have you been?
right. I like. How did I survive? Like I just hit the camera. Okay.
Yeah, how did
or-
you survive
It,
the
it's
day?
the mic, not
The
the
mic.
What do you
camera.
mean you moved?
How
like,
much
you
wine
moved
have
to
you
the
had?
boat?
Have another one.
You moved to the boat? Like
No,
you need
no,
to walk
okay.
us through this process.
Okay, so I have stuff that was
For
being
an hour.
stored at my mom's house, and I moved to a storage unit today. It took 4 hours.
You gotta drive. Chill.
Jesus Christ! Almighty.
She hasn't even-
All right, we're gonna have a 6-hour
Hold on.
show now.
She
All right,
hasn't
guys,
even been
shots.
pouring that
There's
heavy.
a new comment.
Shots.
Shots.
Oh, now we're doing comments.
Yeah,
All right,
like,
there's a new listener. It's
Hold
time
on.
for a shot.
Hold
Just
on.
kidding.
Is there
All
a
right.
new listener?
All right, guys. So as I was saying, so
Focus. All right.
4 hour move from one storage place to the next, and then
Here?
I did flying.
That's a
doodles.
lot of
Is that
wine.
here?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's here, and I was storing my things at my mom's
Okay.
house. But now that room needs to be vacant, and
Okay.
so moved my stuff and I went straight to the airport for a flying lesson that was on camera.
Where at?
In
Left field?
Denton.
Denton. Okay. I
Oh,
know.
so you went out
We
to
know the airport.
out there, out
It's not
there.
far.
Yeah.
And then I came straight from there to here, and so I've been working since 7 a.m.
Wow.
Question to the
Wow.
flying. Are you playing with getting your pilot's license? Is that what that is about?
I hope not.
I would for fun, but I'm not intending to. That was my 4th lesson though, so it's like if it happens,
It sounds
great.
like something
So-
like
It might happen.
like what was it? Bobby? Is that his
Bobby.
name? Bobby, we're flying. I'm fucking go get fuel the plane. I'm flying, bitch.
Is it Bobby's plane?
Bobby was a corporate pilot.
Oh,
back
so
So
in-
he-
that was his.
So he
It's
fucking
not
flies
his
too.
plane.
Cheers
Oh,
to that
so-
shit. Like
he was a pilot, but he had a stroke, and that's actually how he started Sailing Doodles.
Oh yeah.
He had a stroke, so he lost his medical.
Well, once a pilot has
You
a
had, like,
stroke
8
or a heart
Red Bulls.
attack, they lose
you
their
had like
license.
8
That's
Red
what
Bulls.
happened. That's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what happened.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to
It was a
sleep
blessing
soon.
in disguise, though.
Right.
Good thing you're working from home
Y'all
tomorrow.
can tell I've been drinking. Like I can hear it in my voice.
That
I
you've
think-
been
What can you
drinking?
hear?
Yeah,
No, you haven't been drinking.
No. of
Look
course
what
not.
this fucker did. She's
I know.
been pouring
I forgot
half
it's-
glasses
I
all
forgot
night.
it's
This
like
motherfucker
shot
come over like,
time.
drive home.
Yes.
Glug, 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 glug. Good luck.
Take sip.
Go be somebody.
You don't have to drink it all at
I
once.
won't actually drink all this, guys. I won't drink it. I'm just gonna like.
So
I've had-
actually, red wine is better for you than any other
I'm below
liquor.
the legal
anyway.
limit.
A glass of red wine.
Shut up.
I drink very slowly. I eat and drink very slowly.
Yeah, that's
So
like
I
me.
think I'm fine.
You got a drink, Patrick?
Worst comes to worst, we got a spare
no.
bedroom over here.
You don't-
You're
you-
good.
You need a
Perfect.
beer?
There you go.
No, I already had 2 of them. I'm good.
Do you need a drink to cheers to? Because we need cheers before the end of the show.
Cheers to what?
Who cares?
Okay. All right, here, just
No.
give me a little bit of a shot.
I almost feel like should I just like get a sitter now? Should we keep it going for an hour? Like, do you guys
No,
have that
it's-
stamina?
I mean,
Like,
we
what's
can. I
happening?
can.
Like,
I
I should have
mean,
done it earlier.
maybe.
I mean, because there's so many things we could dive into,
Okay, I
like
just
that
have
we
to-
haven't
I
even
gotta
like
work
got
in the
into.
morning, you fuckers.
Shit,
I gotta
nine-
Yeah,
work
but your
too.
wifey's right there, and she's taking care of Willow, so it's all good.
I'm gonna be like, I'm working from home tomorrow, and they're gonna be like, we watched the podcast, we get why.
We actually had a sales meeting on Monday.
Well, I do
Where one
need.
of the guys didn't show up.
If we're gonna do that, I do need to. Step
Guess what?
outside.
I didn't have that sales meeting, and maybe I have to show up.
Okay, here we go.
I
Right here.
think I
Time
either
out.
need to. I'll probably just need to head out. But you guys can keep the podcast going.
Well,
But-
I'm good. Like
I don't think I can get someone to go by it this time. I
it's
should have done
all
it
good.
earlier.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I
You
promise.
can always
Alright.
come back. I mean,
Well,
it's not a big deal.
Yeah, let's do it again.
We aren't going anywhere. Obviously,
Hey,
like
you want a Xanax with your wine?
All right, before you leave,
we live down the street. He lives in the area.
I come back every
Like-
once in
No,
a
I'm
while.
50 miles.
all right. So, any exciting projects you have coming up
Cheers
Yeah.
first.
that everybody
Zakari.
can look forward to?
Let's
I
Yeah,
post
Zakari.
every week on YouTube, so just keep an eye out. I have
drink.
video probably next week, and
But any big substantial projects outside of your normal postings?
there's
Like-
one thing I haven't mentioned before publicly that I keep thinking
What the
about
fuck was that?
mentioning. What?
What you gave me.
Why are you interrupting? She's about to drop.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A nugget of amazingness.
I'm sorry, Zakari.
No, it's totally fine.
Hey, I made a rhyme. I'm sorry, Zakari. Okay,
Good
so
one.
what was that you
Smack
gave me, Andy?
Smack him.
What was it?
That was called Wheel Horse 101 proof.
Will Whore.
That's probably the smoothest.
guys, I
that's
have
probably the smoothest 101
2
proof I had.
minutes.
Yeah.
Let her.
Okay, I'll finish. Go ahead.
maybe less. So, I the one thing I feel like
2024.
that might come up.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll happen in 2024, but
Okay.
I've been writing a children's series,
Oh, cool.
Oh,
TV series.
All right.
TV series.
And I've not told anyone publicly.
age.
But-
So can
like
you give
That's
us?
cool.
Pretty good.
You my director. I'll direct it.
yes.
I'm a director. I
what's
can
the-
direct it.
Dreams
Really,
do come
I can.
true.
What's the premise of it?
So it's.
Do you have any short,
Did
salty
you hear
shit?
that dig?
No what?
She goes, "Oh, really? Dreams really do come true."
Hey,
Ah, in
hey,
your face,
Honestly,
bitch.
you know what? You know what? That was fake.
No.
You know what?
Larry.
You know what? I would direct a children's series. I really would.
I don't
If
know if
it
it's
helped-
your line. Like, is that?
What?
I
If
could
you
see
read
directing
chapter
like
8
a
in
comedy.
his-
Shut up,
If you
Andy.
read chapter 8,
I could-
Shut up, Andy. Just shut up.
I would see you
okay.
directing like an adult comedy, not like a children's series. That's not like your brand.
Look right on the
Amen.
I couldn't
chapter 8 in
imagine.
his book. Chapter 8 in his book. She's absolutely right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I
Hey,
think-
you should read chapter 8 in my book.
He
Okay.
made me read it out loud on the fucking air.
That's
He's
great.
like, "Oh, read chapter 8." I made it to the second page. I was like, "I can't believe that I'm reading something you wrote. I feel disgusting."
Well, I mean, you know, it
I
was
waiting for
it was
Fabio
so
to be on the
chapter
cover.
8 was so detailed that you know it actually happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whatever.
Well, I'll have to check it out.
You'll check it out.
Can we have her talk for fucking once?
No,
Jesus
I've
Christ.
talked so much. I feel like I've talked plenty. Like,
No, everybody else has talked.
no, it's fine. You don't need to hear me. I've had a full day. Like, you don't want to hear me go off, honestly. But TV
Yes, we do.
series.
What do you got
and-
going on? I muted their mic so you can actually talk without getting interrupted.
Well, at some point, I will probably make it a thing. The show. It's okay. So, what can I give you? What can I actually tell people about it?
Give us some nuggets.
So it takes place in the human body. It's about microorganisms. That's all I want to give you, I think. I don't think I should give too much, but it's about microorganisms that live in the human body.
Is this a horror?
No. It's more like people have compared it to Osmosis Jones or Magic School Bus. That's what people usually compare it to when I tell them. And I have not seen Osmosis Jones, but I have seen the Magic
I've never
School
even
Bus.
heard of Osmosis Jones, whatever.
I
I'm
haven't
like,
seen it.
You know, you know what I think about
then again, I ain't got no kids, so
you know what I think about the Magic School Bus?
What do you think?
It's like the Magic Carpet Ride.
Like in Aladdin?
No,
I don't know what the Magic Carpet Ride is then.
by Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf. Is that
Yeah.
a song?
Yes.
Okay.
We can't hear you, Andy. Shut up. We can't hear you on here.
he muted.
Steppenwolf is a bad guy in DC, so don't even.
No, Steppenwolf is a group that sung Magic Carpet
If
Ride.
you really love DC, like you made fun of me about
Okay,
saying.
Zakari,
Yes.
I'll play it for you since these motherfuckers don't know what it is.
How do we wrap this up and do this off the air? I have to go, guys.
Good night,
I
folks.
love
All
you
right,
so
okay,
much.
all right.
We love you long time.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you, everybody. If you haven't liked, subscribe, turn on your notifications, do so.
If we don't see you before next week, we'll catch you like COVID.
I feel so bad. I'm like, how do we end it? But I really had so much fun. I want to actually, I would do this for 4 hours if I didn't actually have somewhere to be.
No, it's okay.
No, I would.
We all have
Like
to
next time, I'm down.
No.
4 hours.
Don't.
It's a
commit to
date.
You know what? You know what? We can actually
No, please don't commit to that.
we
I think
we
it
can
would be
actually
fun.
we can actually like do like a Saturday night or Friday or something like that.
I would actually do that. I don't think
Where
anyone would
everybody
say
is off
tuned.
and we have other people in.
All right, guess
along
what?
with
This
you.
is the end of the show. She's got to go.
I
Great.
do,
She'll
I
be
do.
back. All right.
Whatever,
cool. We've
Andy, you
established
gotta
that.
ruin
Hey, if we don't
everything.
see you
So sad.
like a deaf kid playing musical chairs, we're out.
Love you long time. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we will catch you next Tuesday. And I'm not going to catch you like COVID because I don't feel like getting it 7 times like this fucker. All right, love you long time. Bye.